Good morning, gearheads. It's Sunday, and we can stop wandering in the desert. Mike has returned to the project. Go to blindmike.net for all the wedding party stories, bachelor party secrets, and the latest odds on the relationship lasting. On today's show, Timmy No Breaks takes a punch from Matt McCusker's wife. Akaash Singh makes couples content. Sherry Shepard on Kill Tony. Ari Shafir pranks Lev Fur. Ron Bennington starts a cancer podcast. Opie fantasizes about a new job. And Joe Matarese has us planning his vacation. Buckle in, folks. The comedy commentary bus is leaving the station. And now, here's your host, the blind conductor of this beautiful Baroque orchestra, Blind Mike Geary.
Boy, what is racism shining through again? Sherry
Shepard.
Just some lady, some black lady was on Tony. Sherry Shepard. Where'd she come up with that?
I don't know, but it's a good name, to be
Is there a
honest.
chance I wrote? No, certainly not. I wouldn't have written Sherry Shepard. If it's my fault, I apologize, Electra. Otherwise, get that racism in check. Michelle Obama was on Kill Tony. Anyways, it's neither here nor there, I suppose. Craig and I watched the sunrise at Liza's. What a night.
What a night. Long night.
What a truly insane night in some respects. I got a front row seat to some real craziness that I guess I shouldn't be the one to talk about, but I'll be curious to hear if and when Kirk details the entire story from last night, because it was true madness.
Mm-hmm.
But, in general, the show was a lot of fun as well. Craig said a lot of people with full bellies out there coming up to him saying, "Are you the chef from Very Good Show?"
So I do have a fucking funny story about something like this. On Friday night at Montante's mansion, Nipples comes up to me, dead serious.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I have to show you something." So he ushers me into the kitchen and he just puts his arm on my shoulder, basically goes, "Huh?" And points
I've made a bisque.
he points to the stove and goes, "That's got to be at least 10 grand stove." I'm like, I'm not a chef, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Nipples, there's a lot of debate over Nipples at slot number 50.
Oh, he could have made it.
Nipples was heavily debated. I lost that fight. It was one I championed, but I lost. You got to make compromises when you do a list like this. There was I made the top 50 KMS list. I shouldn't say I made it. I was a small part of making it with my boys.
You were the maestro.
In some ways, I suppose. And there was, I'm pretty sure this was Kirk I heard laughing. I'm not positive, but it just seems like something that would amuse him. Where there was some, I can't remember the exact quote, but it was something like, I said very passionately and seriously, I said, "I guess I'm ready to start having the Beanbag Ron discussion." And I just hear laughter in the background, and it broke my intensity for a moment.
He took the glasses off, fold them nicely, put them
We
down.
can start talking about Beanbag Ron.
He was there Friday, but not Saturday.
He was supposed to be part of the list making, but oh well. You know, the final 5 made it, plus Quidditch guy, who was a big help. So shout out to my boys. Shout out to all the Minifans. And I guess I can say, because it's on Twitter, right? January 4th, 2027.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it seems like the show will be off for over a year, but it'll be back eventually. And I mean, who knows? I guess things can change in 6 months. I don't know the exact plans. It was news to me as well. So it's
It's coming back in 6 months, not over a year.
it will have been gone for over a year when they come back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part. I thought you meant for a year from today.
No.
My fault.
I know when January is.
Okay, let's just check, making sure.
Yeah. So I guess a year break. And the case is very exciting. So a lot of big stuff going on. In the case, it's I'll tell you what's craziest about all that is like the show's been off more or less. Like he pops in here and there. The show's been off for 7 months now, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
and there's jokes at the or full like bits at the live show around things that have happened in the last 6 months. You know what I mean? Like Justin's dad, that happened after the show ended.
Right.
And it's a reference that everyone there gets, you know?
That's
the craziest thing of all that.
That was so fucking funny.
I was glad this is the first year I could kind of hear.
Yeah, I could tell.
And that was really getting me. Bill Trudell reading his Facebook post.
I enjoyed it because every time a new paragraph about Gary Sinise's life started, I could just hear you cackling over everything.
I couldn't believe it.
It was very funny.
I thought, and I'm not involved in the, as you could tell by my stage performance, I'm not particularly involved in the show, but I thought the plan was that he was going to read a few, and I think maybe the first one just took so long that it wasn't possible. That was endless.
Unrelated, hack right in the chat. The Sherry Shepherd thing was my bad. My phone auto-corrected the name. Sorry, DJ Electra.
There's no way that's true.
No,
no way. Hold on a second. Are you accusing Apple of auto-correcting? You wrote Cheryl Underwood. Now just confess that this is a lie, Casey, and we can all move on.
I believe
you wrote Cheryl Underwood, and your iPhone said you must mean Sherry Shepherd. Admit that's a lie. Confess right now, and we can move on with our day.
He said Android hates blacks.
It auto-corrected. Underwood? Do you mean Shepherd?
I will say this. Top-notch gearhead and top-notch moment last night for Murchison's Mouse.
Wow. Really? I mean, save the day. Again, I don't want to talk about it too much. This should not be the show you go to for the inside dope.
The what happened on the stage, we can definitely talk about. That was everywhere.
Right. That was heroic.
It was awesome.
By the way, it shows you Murchison's Mouse, I think, was feeling pretty good too. So, you know,
he was. But
the bar was low.
He wasn't feeling that good. You know what I
mean? Yeah. No, he nailed it. That's I don't know a lot about drumming, but I assume that's quite impressive to not have rehearsed, not necessarily know all the songs, go up and be able to play with those guys. So good for him.
It's a cool moment. You're just sitting there watching the show. The next thing you know, you're performing. Is cool.
I'll tell you what's a bummer about that is Menners is going to take a lot of credit for that. I watched it go down backstage.
Yeah,
Menners he did orchestrate that, I think.
Yeah, no, I will say it wasn't Menners that told me. It was Murchison's Mouse. She's like, I'm sitting there and Menners is blowing my phone up.
Yeah.
But hey, resourceful guys. That's how you produce Menners right there.
That's right. It seemed like a lovely weekend all around.
It was. Friday was interesting.
Why? Why do you say that?
I don't know. People got beat up by bikers. I'm not saying names. Someone was in a drunk tank.
People's dirty laundry.
I'm not saying names.
It was a lovely evening, I'm sure.
It was. It was very fun.
Yeah.
Shout out to all those people.
Yes. Shout out to them. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's in store for KMS. Justin texted me this morning saying, thank you for including me in the top 50.
Where would he be?
He came up to me, 3 different times yesterday. And what's crazy about Justin is he's extremely stressed.
Oh yeah.
Like visibly, audibly stressed. And yet he still finds time to come up to me before the show and whisper, it's brownie time, and slide me a brownie. And I go, Justin, I don't want this.
You have a stain on your shirt.
Get it away from me.
Hackride says, Mike and Kreger's together in public. I want stories. You want to take this one?
We didn't see each other.
You might be the only person I did not see.
Yeah. Yeah, did not run into each other, unfortunately. Oh, I did. I also had a nice moment with Bish. Again, I don't want to talk about things I filmed. I think that should be Kirk telling those stories.
Yeah.
I did film something that wasn't in it. I don't think he talked about that on stage last night. But I filmed something that wasn't in it. I saw one of my co-stars, Bish, on the way out last night. And he comes up to me and goes, Mike, we didn't make it. And I said, that's showbiz, buddy. And he said, you know what? You're right. He took it like a champ.
We didn't make it.
We didn't make it.
Well, you should have been like, well, I made it. I was there like basically the whole
I
time.
don't know how he found me. I went out the back door and he just goes, Mike, it's Bish. I was like, Jesus. But yes, a grand time had by all and very exciting. The Kirk Minahan Show will be back January 4th, I guess.
That's right.
Without knowing anything, I would think you may even see them before that, but who knows?
They'll probably pop in like they have.
Imagine, right? But yeah, I don't know.
The show.
I hope to be involved in some form or fashion.
Squeeze you in.
If they'll have me.
I think they will.
All right. Oh, and one other note in news of other shows. BT, if you're a follower of BTH, become a member on Patreon or YouTube to watch that content. I have an update. I know Craig doesn't know I do other shows. When people go up to him and say, "Hey, you and Blind Mike are doing a good job," he goes, "Oh, you mean my sidekick?"
Yeah.
He forgets I do other things.
That's right.
But I do a program called BTH, and we discussed my mother-in-law coming over and reorganizing the entire house. I don't know if you caught wind of this.
I did not.
Me and the skirt were gone. She came to check on the cat. The house is in disarray. She reorganized everything, like literally everything.
I bet she's a lovely lady, but that would annoy me.
Correct. That's the exact right take to have. Lovely lady, terribly annoying. But I talked about this on BTH, and there was part of me that said, "Oh, someone's going to disagree. Someone's going to come home from her vacation, and I'm going to have hell to pay for being honest here." Because it started where I was like, this is a story for a win for the good guys, the underdogs. You know, sometimes a small town kid from Western Massachusetts goes up against a big international conglomerate, and he takes one home for the fellas. And when the skirt gets home, she can find even less than me.
Oh, really?
Is much angrier than me. So this started as me saying, "I don't know if your mother should come by while we're gone." And that turns into, what, you don't like my mother? It's like, oh God, all right. I'll bow out of this one. But what's nice is you keep your head down. You let her get angry. And then you get to say, remember that time I was wrong?
But then she's mad at you again.
Remember that one? No. You play it cool. You're like, who could have seen this coming?
Oh yeah, that's the play right there.
Next time it comes up, you go, I can't remember which one of us had this idea, but remember how one of us was really right about something?
Yeah. Yep.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah. Oh man, it's like moving your couch and shit. Like just
all but it's like we can't find. I was like, she reorganized my underwear drawer.
What the fuck?
Everything, top to bottom. The couch and TV are in the same place. I'd say that's about it.
Now, is that like a cultural thing?
I don't. The skirt seemed mystified by it.
Okay, then maybe not.
I don't know, but she wasn't raised. I mean, I guess she was raised there until she was like 12. But
yeah,
I don't know.
How was your underwear drawer? Top notch.
I think some things were tampered with.
I like to think she opened your underwear drawer and went, no notes, and shut it.
No notes. Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah,
he's doing a good job. And so I'll update the boys on BTH tomorrow on what I have a tally of things that are missing.
How many is it up to?
I mean, I think it's in the thousands.
That's
utter chaos. She said to text her mom, "Where's this? Where's this? Where's this?" She reorganized her closet. I noticed there were items of clothing hanging on the shower in the guest bathroom. Like when I got home and I was alone
in the mansion, the guest bathroom.
Excuse me. And I said, "Boy, that's unusual." But I didn't think much of it.
Was your clothes?
No, it was hers.
Oh,
she's like, "Where are my clothes?" I was like, "I'll check anywhere but your closet."
I know where they won't be.
Yeah, so chaos has ensued here, but let's go to blindmike.net for that kind of stuff. Patreon, YouTube, become a member. You can also get Why Are You Laughing early. We ranked the top 25 comedians of the 21st century. And seems like people are enjoying that. Whether you agree or disagree, it seems like people are enjoying our breakdown of them at least.
I
So
really enjoyed that one. That was
it was a fun episode. I agree. So go check that out. And that'll be out for the rest of you people on Wednesday, Thursday on all audio platforms. Like, subscribe, comment, support the show for free. You don't have to become a member. Just support the show for free wherever you get podcasts. Leave a 5-star review on Apple, Spotify. Video available on Spotify now as well as YouTube. If you're watching live, which we do this live every Sunday at 10 a.m. right here on YouTube, then like, comment, subscribe. It helps more people find the show. We appreciate you guys doing that. And, Very Good Show as well.
That's right.
Can I tell you my theory on Very Good Show?
Very Good Show.
Chow.
Yes.
I'm enjoying it. And I appreciate that Soup Month has spilled over into June.
Yeah, that's sweet.
My theory is that you knew how to make one pasta dish, one dessert.
No.
And then said, oh, fuck. I guess I'll focus on soups now.
No, I wanted to have like a soup chunk.
Okay.
And then next thing I'm doing is tiramisu, and then I can get into like carbonara and like all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. All right, you have it all mapped out.
Yeah.
I like that you say, I'm going to do tiramisu, and then I can get into carbonara. Like, that'll open the door for carbonara.
Yeah. It's like the top half of a new chapter. The blank.
Like if you put out the carbonara episode, people would be like, where's the tiramisu episode? Did I miss it?
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And the next soup season, we're gonna have 4 new soups.
Soup season.
Yeah.
It's endless.
That's right.
Enough with the soup.
Dude, soup rules if it's good.
All right. Let's get into some serious business here. We have some quick clips, and then we'll get into the meat of the day. But where are we starting, Craig? Ron Bennington?
You want to go with Ronnie?
Yeah, Ron's got a new fun show, which I actually mean genuinely. It doesn't seem like it would be, but I think Ron might be the man to handle this. The problem I'm having here, and I reached out to Germ, one of our top gearheads. I said, Germ, where does this podcast exist? I couldn't find it. He couldn't find it. I don't know that it's an actual podcast or just clips they're putting up on Instagram.
Oh, he's going with the Matarese playbook.
I think he might be. I think you might be correct. They're releasing like clips of this. They're calling it the Portcast. And it looks very funny, but I'd like to see more, and I have no idea where to find it.
The Portcast.
But this is Ron.
It's a fucking hilarious name. I just realized that it's hanging out during this.
Yes. This is Ron Bennington with Joe List. I believe this is episode 2, technically, of the Portcast.
Is this your first time being in a cancer ward?
You kidding?
You've been there
I
a
got
lot?
all kinds of.
Yeah, all kinds of cancer.
No, I've never been to a cancer ward before.
Well,
I'm a little nervous because I'm very giggly. You're a funny man.
Joe List perfect for this because he's going to be one to call out like, should we be doing this now? Wildly inappropriate. But like Ron might be the guys you're gonna hear here. Like Ron is the perfect guy to keep this funny. It's not a, oh my God, I'm dying of cancer. Like it seems like it's very fun. And I don't know, maybe in the extended cut it gets deeper or more serious. But this is very funny.
Roomies, they're going to take his leg off in here today. So if you hear anybody shouting or anything. But anyway, you were talking about how healthy and blessed you are. You want to live forever.
Should we be doing this? There's people over here.
No, they're fine. The beauty of it is the future's terrible, but I won't necessarily have to deal with it. You know what I mean? I'll be getting out in the last plane.
Just holding on to the helicopter since leaving. No, it's going to be great. I got a 2.5-year-old son, for God's sakes. He's going to be great, don't you think?
No. No, he's going to be enslaved to machines.
No. So I don't know. I couldn't find it. If anyone has any updates on this, I couldn't find. They don't have links to it on their Instagram or anything. They just put the clips up on Instagram. That was it. The one he did with Gail was longer, but it didn't seem like they put it out on YouTube or anything. I don't know. I was very confused by it, but I think it's a very funny idea and it suits Ron very well, I think.
I do like the idea that he's like, hey, can you guys do my podcast? And they're like, sure, where are we going? Like Mass General or whatever the fuck their hospital is.
I just like Ron looking around, like talking about people. Like, oh, that guy is getting his leg amputated. What were you saying about health and wellness?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be on Apple or anything.
Yeah, but I don't know. Shout out to Ronnie B. Maybe they saw the success of 3 friends, 1 booth, and they said we got to capture this lightning in a bottle.
Hey, I see the value of it now. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah. All right. What next? Should we wrap up this? This Kevin Hart roast has lasted. It's been a month. I think it's officially been a month, right, or close to it.
Yes.
It just keeps going. DL Hughley keeps milking it. It's like his moment, I guess.
Yep.
To be like everyone's right. What's really crazy, and I purposely didn't clip DL Hughley. I do think it's interesting and worth talking about, but there comes a point where it's like we've done 3 weeks in a row that we're giving them what they want. You know, like they just Chelsea Handler and DL Hughley and these people just want to be talked about.
DL Hughley is exhausting.
It's really exhausting. I feel bad for ever thinking. I was like, he seems like an interesting guy on politics and stuff. Maybe that was years ago, or maybe I was always wrong. But it's literally just the blueprint for like, I don't know, 2016 arguments.
Yeah,
like just calling people racist. And this is a comedian, DL Hughley, saying, "This is what always happens. These people hide behind comedy." What do you mean, comedians?
It's a good place to be.
They're not hiding behind it. They are it. They're doing it. But like I said, go. I'm sure there's plenty of other places breaking down DL Hughley. Just a couple things from the spillover. Still a month later from the roast that I wanted to talk about. I guess we'll start with Lev Fur and Ari Shaffir.
Yes.
Where we never really talked about it, but Michael Che had that post about the white writers. And Michael Che was kidding. Like, I stand by that. I think he was fucking around. But a lot of people took it very seriously, and then they became like a real argument where it's like, why are these white writers on a Kevin Hart roast? And it's like, because they're funny. I don't know. It's a big deal. But it became a thing, and then Lev Fur got into Michael Che's comments and started saying, like, hey, let these guys have their moment. You're claiming they're your friends, kind of like Crack Amico said. If they're actually your friends, then don't fucking tear them down when they get to present on this big stage. And Michael Che went back at him pretty hard and kind of embarrassed Lev. Like, I think Lev would admit that was a loss for him. He just came out of the gates too angry. And I've been here before. Look at my old tweets. Where you come out of the gate hot and you look at it and you're like, even if I'm right, I look psychotic. Like, why am I so upset here? So Che went back and forth and kind of made Lev look a little silly. And then Lev described this interaction that he had on the Real Ass podcast.
But that's a whole thing.
Do you want to tell? I won't say anything. Just tell your version of what happened, because it is very funny. It wasn't our story to tell, so we didn't say it on Skanks, but it's pretty fucking funny.
All right, I didn't want to get into any of this shit at all, but you know what? It's funny enough that it's
fucking hilarious.
I was on the road.
You can make. By the way, I won't call you out if you want to make yourself look better in this.
No, I don't give a fuck. I was on the road in Winnipeg. I flown in that day. I got no sleep. I'm supposed to be going over a set list of like, what the fuck am I going to do tonight? And then all of a sudden I get a text from like a number that I don't have saved. And it says, hey, is Ari giving me shit? This was the text. He's like, this was, I think you're wrong, this, that, whatever. And I go, Ari, I'm not going to argue with you. This is how I feel about it. Whatever. I don't care. Like, and then he goes, this is actually Michael Che. I wanted to see if you were as dumb with white people as you are with black people. And he starts going like, look here, boy, like young boy, like baiting me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is, and I'm texting my voice. I'm like, I'm getting into it with Che right now. Che just pulled one on me. We're getting into it. I'm getting crazy personal. I'm like saying all this fucked up shit to him.
And I heard Ari told me that you went in. He was like, well, once the gloves were off, and you just started fucking going nuclear on him.
Well, he was
thinking it was Che.
Ari being Che and being a very convincing Che was also going in.
Oh, it's the best.
So I was like, all right, motherfucker. And I'm sitting on the toilet in Winnipeg going like, all right, this is going to be my next hour. And then I'm like going back and forth. It's getting fucking aggressive. And then I text, somebody texts me because I texted my friends like, yo, this shit's going on. And somebody texts me and goes, hey, heads up, that's Ari. It's not Che.
No, because you showed the screenshot. Yeah.
Hey, fuck that guy, whoever that is.
I know.
You could have ruined Lev's life. What are you doing? It would have been so much funnier if he destroyed his career.
He was about 3 texts away from the nuclear bomb.
That would have been. Could you imagine if he just went to Instagram like Michael Che is humiliating himself in my DMs or in my texts, and Michael Che's just like, that's not me.
Would everyone believe him?
Ari's just cackling.
Told them, and then I just texted Ari. I go, God damn it, you motherfucker!
That's so funny.
I just lost an hour of my time,
Yeah.
and then he calls me just dying laughing
That's the best.
for like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
But it was. That's what I love about Ari is at 57 years old, he'll find 3 hours on
He
a
doesn't
Thursday.
care.
Just
He's
to
got nothing
fuck with
better.
you.
He's literally planning a trip to the jungles of Argentina. He has nothing better to do.
Yeah.
So what did anything come of that situation with you and Jay?
No, I haven't seen him personally.
But it's on site.
Listen, you're trying to keep it going. But yeah, Ari's the man. Ari is very funny with those situations. But that is how it should be handled. Like, I think that's very funny that Lev can laugh about that. Like, I'm very into the comedy, drama, and all the shit that goes on in this world. But I think people dig in too much to like taking a side and making it serious. Like, Lev humiliates himself, or Michael Che destroys his career. Like, just this bullshit that everyone takes too seriously. Sometimes it's fun to step back and like laugh at that, you know? Which is exactly what Ari was doing, which is fun.
That is a very clever one from Ari.
And what's brilliant about the prank is that he said, hey, it's Ari. And Lev's like, oh, hello, Ari. And then Ari got him to believe it wasn't him.
I forgot about that aspect of it.
You would think the prank would be, hey, it's Michael Che. But Lev, like, that might make Lev more suspicious. Why would Michael Che just be texting me? Like, but to start with, hey, it's Ari, then to be like, I'm kidding, it's Michael Che. I wanted to see if you're as dumb with white people as you are with black people is very funny.
That is hilarious.
And then just one other thing, I guess, from the roast, just to, make Chelsea Handler and people like that look silly. This is a nice moment. We knew it was coming because you mentioned it on Matt and Shane, which came out before.
You're talking about the Sherry Shepherd clip?
Yeah, the Sherry Shepherd clip. Who would have thought Craig would be the least racist one on the staff here?
Probably just me.
Yeah, Cheryl Underwood was on Kill Tony, and like I said, we knew this was coming, but it is kind of a nice moment that just like take a step back. If these political shows and these people that are still debating the Kevin Hart roast, like, it was jokes. Fucking relax. Look at this moment.
Cheryl Underwood, fresh off of the roast of Kevin Hart, immediately signed to a 1-hour special produced by Kevin Hart, brought to you by Netflix. Smashed so hard, immediately signed a one fucking special deal.
Yes.
How awesome
You
is
did
that?
it for me. We make a good salt and pepper tea.
You're damn right. We sat next to each other all night. We took it.
Absolutely.
And then we delivered 2 hours into that thing. They tried to bury us, and we said,
fuck that.
let's go.
You say, go on with that bullshit.
She's on the I Need a Job tour. I don't think she really needs one much longer. I think she fucking did it.
I need money. With Kyle Irby is on the tour with me.
Yes.
But wait a minute. So this is 2 hours of what?
You're gonna love it. We're gonna
No,
watch.
because I thought we was gonna kill Tony for 2 hours.
Well, a lot of people that look like you do want to kill me right now.
Wait, hold on. What happened?
What's new today that they want to kill?
Seems like a lady that's really been victimized, huh?
Yeah, she's really upset. And
That poor woman. How could you say that about Cheryl Shepherd? Months, how could you do this to her?
I do enjoy that everyone's like, "Oh my god, can you believe what Shane and Tony said to her?" But and then she went in the next week on both of their shows.
Cheryl Underwood too. I feel bad too when this clip comes out. No one's gonna get why I'm calling her Sherry Shepherd.
That's true.
Rod's fault. But Cheryl Underwood like won over so many fans in the last month. Like it was such the right way to approach it. And even like I think in different contexts, I watched the episode that she was on, and she was like, there were moments where I think in any other context, Tony would have been just like a cunt to her.
Yeah.
Excuse me, we don't interrupt bucket polls, but. But like she was so like having fun and into it, and it's like there's so many ways to go at Tony and make fun of him. So they pick such the wrong one.
Oh, I know.
Like I was trying. I've been trying to think of whose joke this was. I feel like it was either Shane or Jeff Ross. But there's a joke. Tony has the vibe of a prince that makes gladiators fight for him. For his amusement. I think it's such a perfect encapsulation, and I forget whose joke that is. It was either Shane or Jeff Ross, I'm pretty sure, but it was very funny.
I know Shane had like he's got thrones in his house, so it sounds like his theme.
Yeah. Yeah, so that I think that ties a nice bow on. Like, if you're D.L. Hughley or Chelsea Handler and you see that clip of Cheryl Underwood just how is your argument still like, they're racist who went too far? Like, how are you still dug in on that? It just seems so silly.
I think the only white person on Kill Tony is Red Band, aside from Tony.
Oh, you mean like the band and the regulars? And
yeah, everyone. Yeah. It's literally one of the most diverse shows I've ever seen.
It's the craziest thing, like to attack him for. And then the worst part is then you give, like, there was a trans person on saying, Tony, you've given me such an opportunity. Like, there's Asian, black, and when they get up there, they have to go, Tony, you've given me a tremendous opportunity. And Tony goes, yes, I have. Like, you're just feeding Tony's ego, but it's right. He did give all the like disabled people, minorities, people, trans people. Like, he's given all these people platforms, and then they came out and were like, he's a Nazi. By the way, like a fun "he's a Nazi" joke, go for it. But like, it was literally like, no, he's an evil man who needs to be stopped. Like, they did a press tour the week after.
Yeah. Chelsea Handler on the roast was basically like, I'm not going to insult him because he is a Nazi.
Right.
It's like, well, that was fun.
And then it's like Chelsea made a school shooter joke. It's like, oh, okay. Is that not over the line? But, yeah. We've said it all. I think we finally said it all on the Kevin Hart roast. Can we move on?
Kinda.
Oh, no. What else do we
have? No. Yeah, we can. No, we can. We can.
Okay. All right.
You want to go to McCusker?
Oh, let's do Akaash first. We'll get to McCusker in a moment. That might take a little bit longer to break down. But this Akaash thing I just thought was kind of sad.
This is tough.
Craig, now I got to say, I think when subjects like this come up, I will continue to approach them the same. But I was definitely wrong. and Craig was right. Now, but I do like, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt and say we don't know what their relationship is like behind closed doors, even when it seems like all signs point to this being an attention whore who doesn't care about her husband. Mm-hmm. I say maybe he knows things we don't. And then Akaash Singh has quit Flagrant, the podcast that made his career. I guess now I'm trusting YouTube journalist Unique on this. I don't know that he's the most reliable, but I believe Akaash has unfollowed Andrew Schultz and Charlemagne on Instagram.
Oh, no.
Yeah, which again, I don't want to get too sixth grade girl and be like, he unfollowed that, but it is odd. No?
Well, considering he's going to kind of need the people surrounding that show to still carry his stand-up career.
Yeah, they're kind of acting like, and Jaslene has said this a couple times, where she's like called the fans of that podcast racist and they hate women and all. It's like, well, who do you think is attending Akaash Singh shows? Like, there's not. Look at the people in comedy right now that don't have podcasts that are massively successful. John Mulaney, Dave Attell, like, you know, I mean, like these are legends. these are massive names in comedy. Akaash made his bones in podcasting. I don't know that he has like a classic special. Like I said, I've seen his stand up and I think he's funny, but I don't know that he has something in pure stand up to hang his hat on. And he's left Flagrant with kind of a fuck you in the air. Like he didn't even come back and do a last episode. He was just all, and I don't know if that was Andrew's choice or Akash's.
It's probably Jaslene's.
I guess.
I've said this about 2 women. It was her and Kalila. I've been right twice.
Yeah. Well, he says it about a lot of other women, though, that you guys don't hear.
It's true. That's me when I'm in my war room. Those aren't my official takes.
That's the issue. Yeah. But yeah, so this is rough. He has left Flagrant, which is a massive podcast. They had Donald Trump on. And that's how you know. If you know Akaash Singh, let's be honest here. You know him because of Flagrant, right?
Yep.
Am I wrong about that? Does Akaash have like
no
stand-up fans?
No. Is there a chance he unfollowed him? Because he seems like an emotional guy. Maybe he just wasn't ready to see stuff.
Maybe. That's possible.
I'm gonna hope it's that for now.
Maybe, yeah. But you're falling into the trap I did. Trusting people. It never works.
Yeah, I don't trust the women. The guy I give the
okay. I'm learning.
Yeah.
So Akaash leaves Flagrant, and you think, what's next? What's he gonna drop next? And this is the next piece of content we see him in, I guess.
Sam Levinson ruined this fucking show, man. Season 3 was good on its own, sure, but it was a show about teenagers, and then it became a show about Alamo Brown.
I think his intent, though, was to tell his story about addiction. But I'm saying because I think he had other people helping season 1. Well, I don't know if it was Petra Collins or whoever, but like you told
I gotta tell you, people shit on Schultz for all the laughter that goes on in that show. Start pounding the table, Akaash. Dead air.
And they're talking about Euphoria.
Oh, is that the show they're talking about?
I believe.
Good. A show about children. That's what it's terrific.
Yeah.
Stories. And then season 2, you kind of like were missing a few pieces. Still a really good story in season 3. I found it entertaining. It was a Western. It was different. I still like the Alamo storyline, but I wish that they were like going to do a 4th season to explain everyone else's story.
Yeah.
Instead of just like kill Nate and like whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's fair either because I see people blaming Maddie for Rue's death, and that's such a slippery slope because technically,
what is this?
Rue's
Was this live?
No.
Oh no,
they just made a TikTok post. Like, let's break down. Is it Euphoria they're talking about? I don't know the lore.
I believe. I'll double check.
They're talking about some show. They're just talking about a TV show. And like, this is what Akash's life is now. Like, he's the other guy in her TikTok content. He's now her sidekick.
Yeah, I don't know how she could possibly be comfortable with where their life's about to go.
That's the part that bothers me the most is because when I was saying, I was like, hey, let's hold off on calling this woman just a cunt. You know, like, we don't know her that well yet. Maybe there's things we're missing. My logic was all this stuff is happening to Akaash. She wasn't expecting that. She wanted to be a podcaster and an influencer. Maybe this will jar her awake. Maybe she'll be like, fuck. My husband's career is spiraling now because of what I did. And instead, she just did just the opposite and said, I'm the star. We're going to do my content now. We're going to focus on making me the big name. It's amazing to me that what's really crazy is Akaash was on Elvis Duran's show, that New York radio show. And he goes, yeah, I told my wife to tone down the content or something to that effect. Like I told her to lay low for a while. What happened to that? She's on TikTok every day now. She's doing makeup tutorials. She's talking about how shitty her trolls are. She's going after, which is your fans, Akaash. She's going after your fans and calling them shitheads. While Akaash does, now I know he says he's working on his stand-up. Boy, that next special better be, it better be live on the Sunset Strip.
It better be groundbreaking.
Better be delirious. It's gotta be amazing if you're going to go through all this to focus on your stand-up, quote unquote.
Yes, this is about Euphoria, by the way.
Okay.
The reason that Maddie was introduced to Alamo, which also symbolizes like how much destruction and turmoil.
This is like if you parodied this when I was saying like, hey guys, give him a chance. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. And Craig broke into a bit and said, I bet in 6 months they're going to be on her TikTok going, but what about Alamo and Nathan on Euphoria? What about that plot line? And Akaash is going, boy, that's a really interesting point. I go, Craig, you're being an idiot. There's no reason to why even speculate on something so ridiculous.
What is this show even about?
Euphoria?
Yeah.
Hot kids that fuck. You would love Euphoria.
Hot kids that fuck.
That's my understanding. Am I wrong?
I have no idea. I've never seen a fucking.
I believe that's the premise. I think that's how they sold the show.
They'll let me know in the chat.
Their family and friends, and Rue kind of brought a lot of chaos to so many people.
High school kids on
inadvertently, or,
drugs.
like not with malicious intentions. Jules didn't really get much of anything
Sydney
this
Sweeney's
season.
tits?
We didn't really get to know anything more about what she was doing, and I kind of just feel bad for her storyline. So glad Cassie and Maddie have each other.
Gosh, you're sitting there.
No,
He's just scrolling his phone and just talking into the void.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Oh.
No, I bet Akash is probably her producer. He's scrolling his phone for notes.
He's just like missing how fun the internet used to be.
Akash is scrolling his phone because he's going, super chat from Dang Lizard here. He's a producer.
and then I was a little bit surprised at all of like the biblical references, but I liked what Lexi was saying about those of all religion, that like bad things are.
This is a dead serious
but you
review.
have to have faith that this is like what is meant for you, and it's like what Maddie was saying with the equanimity thing. That people were saying like the cow had her baby like 3 months ago when Rue died, so maybe like
say what you want about Andrew Schultz. Go ahead, say it. I dare you.
He's pretty motivated and talented.
It's not as bad as this.
Do you know how she's filming him, by the way, right now?
No.
You can see from his belly button to his mid thigh and his left hand. That's it, and her face.
Good.
It's
terrific.
in the homestead in Texas, which was really beautiful.
Cassie basically got one scene this episode. Jules paints Rue. That's her entire ending.
This guy interviewed the president.
Cassie did
I know.
He interviewed the president. And now he's going, is Cassie going to get her due next season? He's second banana in some nobody's TikTok clips.
This is so embarrassing. He just can't stand up for himself, I guess.
I've got to come around and say that was my thing. Is I was like, well, we don't know that. I'm sure he's talked to her behind. This is after him talking to her. This is him saying like, hey, I didn't handle a lot of that stuff well. And she's still, the audacity to ask him to be in this video, I think is crazy.
You know, it is obvious.
Yeah.
He was a virgin before they got married.
That much is clear.
That's crystal.
Yes, he is. He is, I believe they call that a simp.
Yep.
Yeah.
many scenes.
I mean, what basically was one scene that explained what happened. Now
Yeah.
she's like running a house and it's like
He's talking like he's got like one side of his glasses in the corner of his mouth.
It's a really interesting point, Joseline.
Yes, absolutely.
He's got a pipe.
wrap everything up, just wrap everything up. Except, dude, Alamo Brown is 25 minutes of the episode, and it's cool, but it's not what the fucking show is about. You dipshit.
I think you really like.
I like that he's taking the passion that they used to have, like debate world topics on. They'd be talking about Israel like this, and he's like, it's not the same show as season 1.
Now, when do these two start a proper podcast?
It's coming, isn't it?
It's definitely coming.
And it's going to be this. I will be right on if they start a podcast. It's going to be something. It's going to be titled something that came up during that thing. You know, like popping my pussy. It won't be that, but you know what I mean.
Popping my podcast.
Yes. Yes. It's going to be popping my podcast. or something like that. Whatever stood out in their mind about that controversy.
Yeah.
You know, like it'll be toxic masculinity or toxic males or something like that. Whatever stood out to them, that will be the title of their podcast together. And I can't wait for it.
We already have a podcast with a simp and a bitch. We don't need another one.
Yeah, and keep the show the same. Don't fire everything and make it a different show.
I was about to say, Craig, we don't need to play any more of that clip. And then I hear his voice, and I'm like, all right, let's keep going.
We gotta continue.
They keep the show the same. That's what I love about Euphoria.
Like you really like consistent storytelling.
Yeah, and keep the show the same. Don't fire everybody and then make it a different show and then think you're some fucking visionary.
It really disgusted me when Alamo was talking about having babies with Maddie. Like, it actually grossed me out to my core because it's like, did you even ask her? Of course not. I mean, of course she doesn't even want to be there in the first place.
Now that we have insight, do you guys feel bad for not agreeing with me? Now that we have a little insight into what their conversations are like, how stimulating those are. Won't you say Mike was right? Boy, Mike was right. There was a lot here. There's a lot of depth in this relationship.
There's so much. They're talking about Euphoria. He's on his phone scrolling the whole time. He doesn't even give a shit. He's not paying attention.
And by the way, her other posts are even more boring. It's just like makeup tutorials and her talking about, she's like, here's why I tan as a brown girl. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Lay in the sun. I don't give a shit.
I am for real looking forward to the Tiger Belly Pop in My Podcast rivalry.
Settle down and have a life with you because it's my choice.
Yeah.
They also never explained that why Lori had all those IDs in her safe. Like, did she traffic the girls in?
No, there's just so many unanswered questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many unanswered questions.
There really are so many unanswered questions. Why did Akaash do this to himself? Why didn't he listen to Andrew Schultz? Andrew Schultz was being such a good friend.
I would much
Did
rather
Andrew Schultz make him leave because he was embarrassed to have this on his podcast.
It's very possible.
That's not impossible because now I'm being one of these guys that I don't like when they do this, but I'll dip my toe into reading too much into things. He said something in there where he's like, yeah, these people just, they fire a cast member and they call it a new show and think they're doing something innovative. Maybe that was a shot at Andrew Schultz. Who knows?
Could have been, I guess.
I mean, I guess if you're Schultz, maybe you could look at it and say like, oh, people are never going to look at him the same. Like people aren't going to respect him. But I think Schultz is he has enough flair for the dramatic that, and Andy knows social media well enough that I think he knows having 100 people every episode comment, Akaash is a simp, Akaash is a pussy. Like, that's good for business, more or less.
It is good for business, for sure.
In a weird way. But I don't know. That's our Akaash update, I guess.
She's probably like, if you do this Euphoria fucking review with me, I will rub your thigh later.
Euphoria is good for the algorithm. We talk about Euphoria, then we're in the zeitgeist.
You can tell he's like, don't put my face on it. Or she chose not to. I can't really tell.
All right. Shall we move on to another couple that I think is much more rock solid? but I don't know. One of the members of said couple might have something to say about this.
The McCuskers here.
This is not how the shaman usually behaves.
No, it's not.
But Sam Tripoli, I guess, was at the Comedy Mothership recently, and an episode of Story Wars was being filmed. I think Sam was on an episode, but not this particular episode. Story Wars recorded with Timmy No Breaks and Matt McCusker on the same episode. And you'll hear Sam. If anyone has an update on this, I guess the Legion of Skanks said, they talked about it on the Friday Night Hang, and they just said something happened after the show that we can't really talk about. So Sam is like the whistleblower on this. Sam spilled the beans. So good for Sam Tripoli, I guess, for letting all of us gossipy girdies in on the secret. But this is Sam talking about the fallout after Story Wars a couple weeks ago.
There's frantic energy. Now, I never met Matt McCusker face to face. I don't think so. So I wanted to introduce myself to him.
Okay.
And the room is just chaotic.
Where is this? Texas?
This is in the green room of the mothership.
Okay.
So I go up there. I go up to Matt. He's talking to Tim Butterly, and I'm like, "Hey, man, hi, I'm Sam Tripoli. I want to introduce you." He shakes my hand and walks off. I'm like, "Okay, that's fine."
What do you mean? Like, didn't say anything, just walked
He
off?
just said, "Hey," and walks off.
Okay,
but
that seems bizarre, right?
Well, at the time, but not given what had just transpired.
Oh, right.
Like that Craig doesn't know where we're going yet. I think that's what Sam's setting up. Is like, that seems unusual, but then we find out what happened here.
Let me tell the story before you get upset about it, dude.
Okay.
So
Sam's doing what I did. Hey, let's hear the story, Craig.
I'm just playing along.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So, anyways, I started looking around at the green room, and I noticed it's really crazy energy. Like something just went down. Right. So I started listening, and Tim Butterly can't stop laughing. So supposedly what happened was we were in the second Story Wars. The first Story Wars, Timmy No Breaks, Matt McCusker are on the panel with a chick. I can't remember who it was. But anyways, Timmy No Breaks is making jokes about Matt McCuster's black wife.
Timmy No Breaks, by the way, I just should say this. Timmy No Breaks is a character.
Yes.
Like he's doing like a fake dice kind of a thing, but it's a character. It's kind of like getting mad at Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's one step above that. Like he's a human man, I guess. But
is he pronouncing his name wrong this whole time too?
Tripoli is saying Matt McCusker, I believe. Yeah.
And Matt is like, dude, you're going to get your ass, you're going to get punched in the face, dude. If you keep doing this, you're going to get punched in the face. And he I don't know how long it lasted, but he made a couple jokes. Anyways, afterwards, Tim Butterly
on the show.
On Story Wars.
Okay.
Afterwards, Timmy No Breaks and Tim Butterly are talking in the hallway at the comedy mothership. When fucking dude, I normally wouldn't tell these stories, but it's so fucking funny.
Okay.
So Timmy No Breaks talking to Tim Butterly. Matt McCuster's wife walks up to Timmy No Breaks and just fucking clocks him, dude. Clocks him, full clock, bro.
Really?
I like
well, right after that, it's hi, I'm Sam Tripoli.
He was a little rude. I like Matt McCusker's wife seems I barely have ever seen her on anything. Like cool enough that she was part of that a classic ESPYs moment.
The classic.
that amazing Shane joke. Yeah. So like I don't know. I guess I would assume, and Matt seems like McCusker seems very zen, you know? Like he seems very at peace and cerebral and has his wits about him.
He's called the shaman for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah. This seems wild that this would happen. Also, like Matt and Shane talk a lot of shit. I think she does a podcast, by the way.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken, or maybe she stopped it. But like, you can't be in that world. You can't be going to the comedy mothership, and you're mad at jokes on air by a character.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like the character is Dice. He's supposed to be offensive and say stupid shit. You can't walk up to him and punch him in the face. Like, I don't know. I'll be very curious, and it's weird because I don't know if Matt and Shane are going to address this because it's Matt's wife. It's a weird place. It's not like any other incident, you know?
There's no way that segment's going to get aired, right?
Oh, I hope it does. I was going to say it's going to be the highest viewed episode of Story Wars ever, maybe.
For sure.
I mean, I think Lewis knows ball enough to leave those jokes in, I would think.
But he's also like cool enough that he'll go to Matt and be like, what?
True. Do you want us to take this out? Yeah, that's true. Lewis would do that. But I just think once cooler heads prevail here, she got her shot in. Let Timmy No Breaks have his jokes.
Right.
She got her revenge on the guy. But now people are going to be wondering, like, what could he have said that inspired her to punch him in the face? Especially after Shane, and her life doesn't revolve around Shane, I understand. But like Matt's podcast partner was just called a Nazi for 3 weeks.
Well, there's a couple words I can think of.
There's no way.
Well, there's no way he said one of them. But
He said the N-word on Story Wars.
no, I know. I'm saying, but what I'm saying is there's things that he could have just straight up called her that aren't jokes, but like racist.
I suppose that would have been a trigger to her or something.
Yeah, like sometimes they're compared to certain things. Like Anthony Cumia likes to say it a lot.
I like that Craig throws Anthony under the bus. Like he doesn't have
he wears that shit like a badge of honor. So I don't think
Craig doesn't have a sock account that's going not far enough, Ant.
Yeah.
Stop going so easy on these people.
Box him, dude. Bang. She used to be a cop, dude. She's very pretty. Used to be a cop.
That's the other thing too. Like if she has training, is like you can't just walk up and fucking sock somebody.
She could legit get charged. I don't think he would, but
that my guess would be that's why the Skanks didn't talk about it.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? I don't think Timmy No Breaks. Or whoever the guy is that plays Timmy No Breaks. I don't think he would want to go that route. I don't think it would make a lot of sense. But
no, this is literally a tough scene when he's finally starting to get traction and like the biggest podcast in the world is about to fucking dump all over him.
I know. Well, it's also tough where like McCusker is so beloved. Like I think there's a lot of guys where people just would have automatically been trashing her. I think it wins her a lot of grace that McCusker is the shaman. Like people just love, like he is like Shane's more. People love Shane, but he can be a polarizing figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's big enough now that there's some people that hate him. There's no one that hates Matt McCusker.
NBA official Twitter account does.
I don't know this. What is that?
They were at the Knicks game. Him, Shane, and Matt were at the Knicks game.
Yeah.
And there's a video of them waving to the camera, and it just says, comedian Shane Gillis is at the game.
Shane Gillis and friend.
Yeah, and every comment was like, yo, you forgot one.
Forgot the shaman.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, and just full gets him, dude. Hits him. He's kind of shocked. They break it up. He's up there at the top.
Break it up? She go for seconds?
Great. Let me at him.
Yeah.
Or break it up. Was he going to hit her back?
You're being a bitch.
He stays in character.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you bitch.
Hey, Tone, where's that security?
He's in the green room going, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? He goes, I've never been hit in the, he didn't say this to me, but he's saying this to everybody else. He's like, I've never been punched in the face before. And I'm like, oh, so it's a good thing. This is a good thing for you. It's great to get punched in the face once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So you know there's consequences to your actions.
What? Sam?
And everyone just couldn't believe it. I guess the next day they made up.
That's
but it
crazy.
was the funniest story I've ever heard. Everyone could not stop laughing that fucking Matt McCuster's wife just clocked Timmy No Breaks.
I think he found his brakes.
Brianna McCusker. Or Brittany McCusker. Whatever.
Brittany McCusker,
yeah. Handed him his brakes.
I found him.
It's going. He has to break character. I've never been hit in the face before.
My name's Steven.
But yeah, Sam is. You can tell Sam likes those guys and kind of wants to be in with those guys, because I think in other circumstances he'd be like, you can't fucking do that. And he's like, hey, it's a good thing. You deserve to get punched in the face for making a joke once in a while.
Yeah, I would say that's more accurate for like shitheads who like talk shit at a bar or something.
Not on a podcast.
Yeah.
But again, you know what? To be fair to Brittany McCusker, we have no idea what was said.
So I got to be honest, if Sam Tripoli is saying that it must have been pretty bad.
Hey, maybe, what if we watch Story Wars and we're like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When does that come out? Tomorrow?
No, they're like weeks behind. The one they just put out, I think, was in like March.
Well, they should get that one out like today.
They're pretty far behind. Yeah. They Lewis, if you're watching, expedite that one.
Yeah.
Also, Lewis, if you're watching Mohegan Sun's Story Wars, I'm available if anyone backs out. So throw my name out there.
Ooh, I'll drive you.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
There's one more clip from this here.
Okay, yeah, let's hear more from Sam Tripoli.
Dude, that's it. He got fucking Waffle House,
crazy.
dude. He got fucking Waffle
So
House.
crazy.
Got Waffle House.
See that? If that's the bar and he is like, I'll just say this, like, how bad could it have been?
Right. Yeah, right. If he's not like, oh well, she's gonna come after me now. It must have been kind of bad.
Yeah.
Dude, that's it. He got fucking
That's so
Waffle House,
crazy.
dude. He got fucking
That's
Waffle
so
House.
crazy, dude. I bet she thought his head was gonna explode like in the movies.
I mean, dude, if she used to be a cop, she can fucking throw, dude. Fucking,
Yeah. I
she
mean,
can
she-
throw.
It sounds like she cheap shot at a guy in the face in the hallway.
Nah, dude. It was.
I don't know if this guy's Sam's co-host on Tinfoil Hat. I'm not familiar with him.
Johnny Woodard.
He is right. Like, it seems like she just walked up to a guy and sucker punched him.
Now,
And
I
was-
will say, if he's in a hall,
Yeah.
he just talked mad shit about this person.
Mhm.
They're probably not, gingerly walking towards you.
But at a comedy club, I don't think he's thinking, oh, she's gonna punch me in the face.
Yeah, you're not gonna get punched by Matt, but she's a fucking not a comic.
No, but she's her husband. Like, she's in that world.
She's a G.
I don't know if you're in that world, you got to say like, I'm going to take some shrapnel. I got to take a joke once in a while. Again, unless it was just some crazy racist tirade. But I don't imagine. Again, it's a character. I don't imagine it was that bad. But who knows?
Is anyone in the audience there? For the love of fucking God, make a
Yeah,
Reddit.
how is Sam Tripoli the only person willing to talk about this?
Go on Reddit and find a post and share it with me.
I'll tell you this: tinfoil hat. Maybe it never happened.
Is that the name of his podcast?
Maybe this is what the globalists want you to think.
He's better for it.
Yeah.
He's
okay.
better for it.
You
So that's
shouldn't-
the story, dude.
I don't think you should sucker punch people in the face.
I don't know, but
And
I
as
thought it was funny.
as a woman, there are no consequences to you.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
will
mean,
happen.
dude. Nothing, dude. He learned a lesson.
I feel like if this was any other situation, you would be saying what I'm saying. But because
Yes, totally. I thought it was fun.
Any comic that like a comic that's up there getting shit like that, they're not gonna hit him.
Right.
They just might not like him.
I like that. By the way, what Sam just did is the best way to address hypocrisy. When someone goes, "Hey, if the situation was different, you'd probably be reacting differently." He goes, "Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like Matt McCusker to like me, so yeah, I would."
I want to go on his show.
No, you're 100% right on being a phony here. Correct.
Oop, got me.
But I mean, I guess shout out to Sam for talking about it because that's such a wild incident to happen at the mothership. I'm surprised that's the only perspective we're hearing it from. But yeah, the way podcasts work, I'm sure it'll trickle out over the next couple of weeks.
I think Matt and Shane will definitely probably vaguely mention it.
Yeah.
Without getting in. They will not get into the details.
Right. There'll be things the dogs pick up on.
Yeah.
You know? We'll know what they're talking about.
Right. But I don't think they're not going to say like what was said or anything.
Right. But maybe we'll find. We need details because that is a pretty wild story. And it does. I don't think it makes Brittany McCusker look too good, but we don't know. We don't know the full story yet.
That's right. It makes her look great.
Yeah, it makes her look badass and overly sensitive, but she's a lady, so she can be both things.
I feel like it must have been awful.
But I think it couldn't have been that. Although I guess if McCusker was on stage saying you're going to get your ass kicked.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
maybe.
signs are pointing to he was like one step away from an end.
Lewis, leave it all in, please.
Or just DM us what was said.
Yeah, give us a transcript. We'll talk. We won't say it was you. I'm very loyal, Lewis.
We'll just say if it was worth a punch or not. That's all we'll say.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We'll come back next week.
All right, let's get some super chats here.
Okay.
Dan Varney, new member. Shout out.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Isaac, $2. Do you plan on being a part of KMS when it's back?
It's not up to me, but I would think so. But yeah, whatever they decide.
I mean, number 2 on the list, you'd probably be there.
I mean, it's very funny that I'm second on a list I was part of making.
All right, let's
because
just.
I had to be like, I fought against this. I didn't.
That part was you're where you're supposed to be.
But I did argue Cullinane and Justin ahead of me. I had myself ahead of Steve, but
you were there. You've been there the entire time.
Yeah, but I would say in the last few years, Dave and Justin are a much bigger part of that show than I am.
You took a 3-month break, met me, and here we are.
Yeah, it's all been downhill since.
Saucepan, $2. Mike, what the fuck? Give us something from the show last night. What does that mean?
Sorry. I talked about it for the first 20 minutes.
You know what? Go next time.
Justin's kid isn't real. Is that what you want?
It's
all a ruse.
He was actually killed in the opening segment.
No, it's not. Well, I guess any gossip stuff, that's not for me to say. It's wild. Some wild stuff happened, but I can't. That's not my. You don't go to this show for that. You go to the Kirk Minahan show.
This might have been the heaviest gossiped weekend of the show's history.
Well, what did people see from the stage, Craig? You can say that at least.
Oh, he got like borderline yanked off the kit.
The drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's probably watching right now, Murchison's mouse.
Yeah.
Just like an absolute gangster went up there and played every song flawlessly.
Yeah. So basically, the drummer, had an incident. I don't know what was obvious to people. I don't know if
he was drunk. So here's what it is. I'll tell you exactly what happened. The first song played, I didn't notice much.
Yep.
I was like, this band's not as tight as the previous.
Yeah. It's the same. They're the same people.
Right. Not the drummer though, right?
No, I think he was the same drummer. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I met him last year, but
I thought just the like the lead guy was from the band.
No, the last Laconia, I know because Retro Joe was there again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So first song I was like, all right, they don't sound as tight as before. The second song, the drummer was so offbeat.
Yeah.
Like it was atrocious. Like
I saw Kirk say something to him, like he gave him the drummer gave him like a rim shot.
Yeah, and he goes, "Don't do that."
Kirk goes, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. And then he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna play the song that ended up closing with."
I've never related to Kirk more than that moment.
Yeah.
Get a rim shot. Okay, that's not.
Please,
that'll do.
But then he was gonna do a song and then go into intermission with Cully, and then he was like, "Fuck it," and I was like, "Oh, this is not gonna be good at all." Any hope of the show coming back might have just left the building.
Yeah, and so that's where I guess I have the dirt. And that's where I'll leave it. Craig, I'll give you this. Craig is correct. It was not good.
No. Because when you see Justin charge across the stage,
yeah,
not good. At a live show, not good.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the curtains went.
Justin was ferocious.
Yeah. And then it came back with a new drummer.
like Aunt V in Fresh Prince. Just move on like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Aunt V was on Kill Tony this week, according to Hackride.
MT Poppy, $2. Craig asked Justin's kid to walk to his Tonka truck.
That's good. That really ties everything together. That's
very funny. Leon Deralis, whatever. $2.
Why do you say that name with such derision?
I can't read it.
Whatever, you fucking asshole. Guy supporting the show, dickhead.
Here's the comment. Me Tonka tough, B. So
okay, you know what? You were fair. Fuck you, Leondo Raza.
Joe from Virginia, $5.
Thank you, Joe.
Good to see Craig and Mike. That show last night was wild. The announcement at the end brought me to the most amount of joy since my daughter was born.
Oh, that was another thing. It was very KMS that Kirk gave this like sentimental. He had like this sentimental moment on stage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hear someone yell something,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can only hear a little bit, and I just hear Kirk go, "I hate drunk cunts."
That person, Mike.
Yeah,
the seat in front of me.
it'd be great if he looked up and saw you.
I think he did. Just the spot, like it lit up, and I just put my head down. And like, I promise, I'm just watching.
There was some guy that was drunk and yelling my name the whole time.
The whole time,
right? That was my name, right?
I don't know if it was your name. I had a hard time hearing. I was right off the stage in like this little booth that had these walls all around it that echoed everything. So I felt like you at all the other live shows. I was like, I bet that was good.
At one point I said into the mic, I was like, just shut the fuck up, guy.
I think you did.
Enough.
But yeah, I did see Joe from Virginia on the walkout.
Thank
He
you,
might
Joe.
not be from Virginia anymore.
Oh, well, it's not.
I said might. I left it vague.
One of the Havre de Grace 6.
That's right. Colostomy Stephen Craig, $5. The Jerry Shepherdini clip.
What about it?
That's all he said.
It's
Question mark.
Jerry Shepherdini.
Jason Scoops bruised knuckles, $5. Cardiff spoke to OJ. He's upset Tukey did/does a show with you. FOJ. Can't wait for BTH tomorrow.
Read that. The start of that again. Sorry.
Cardiff spoke to OJ. He's upset Tukey did/does a show with you.
Yeah. I'm sure this is a Cardiff bit.
Could be real though.
And I would expect it from that guy. But I smell a Cardiff bit coming.
Leon DeZalaris again.
Hello, Leon.
Her podcast titled "Abusing My Buck Broken Beta"
feels like a mouthful, but maybe.
Popping My Podcast definitely is the name of this episode.
Popping My Podcast.
Colostomy Stephen Craig, $5. I wonder if Anthony Cumia has any comment on the Story Wars incident.
That's literally my first thought.
He's gonna tweet something about animals. Get
What
fired
happens with these people? It's what they do.
Don Fried Chicken, $10. Craig, why does my daughter keep referring to? I'm not reading that.
Come on. What is it?
Referring to a certain group of people as something. I can't read it. It's just filled with slurs. I can't read it. She says she learned it from you.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
Those are two of the funnier ones, though, I gotta say. Rick from New York, $5. Yo, H-Man, respect. That's funny. That's always funny to me. Respectfully asking for the second time to allow Hackride to return to the show for his weekly bits before you cast him aside. Craigers agrees.
No.
He's not going anywhere.
Not after his abhorrent racism today. Sherry. Did he ever confess that was a lie?
I don't know.
His phone did not autocorrect that to Sherry Shepherd. It doesn't go, oh, you must mean a different black lady.
It could have. Adam Davies gifted 5. That's a funny name. Gifted 5 Blind Mike Project memberships.
Thank you, buddy. Very nice. Go watch new Why You Laughing up now. Best comics of the 21st century.
Great episode. Colostomy Stephen Craig, member for 3 months. Can we get Anna Kasparian to read the transcript of what Timmy No Break said?
That's a very good reference.
And Brando, $2. Good morning, guys. Checking in from the White Mountains.
Brando. Was Brando there?
I believe I saw him do karaoke. But that
wow. What a moment that must have been.
It was on Twitter. I had already left.
Oh, okay. I could see Brando. I could see Brando having some pipes.
Probably. He's got a great mustache.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next?
Now let's get into the meat of today's episode. The real stuff we got to handle. Should we talk about your favorite, Joe Matarese, first?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like we should close with that guy.
You want to?
Yeah.
I've
been so looking forward to this because I was so jealous you guys did it the last show.
All right, we'll save that and let's get to Opie. I like to check in with the Opester once in a while. I feel like it's been a while for us, but he was on. This was FU Friday.
Oh, the best.
I always like to check in on FU Friday because if things are going too well for me, I think, what's wrong with the world? You know, what the heck is going on in this goddamn country of ours? And the Opester is going to tell us exactly why we should be upset on a Friday. Well, let's hear from Greg Opie Hughes and his co-hosts Ron and Anthony. That's right. Opie does a show with Ron and Anthony now. How great! How much were people clamoring for that 12 years ago?
There you go. All right, listen, we got a couple super chats coming in. We got FU to Ron for not sharing the Venmo. People want to give you money, Ron. People want to give you money. Apparently, he isn't interested.
It's coming. Be patient, people.
FU, Ron. I'll just babble over someone talking about you. You can't even stop talking when someone's talking about
What
you.
an absolute cunt this guy is and always has been, huh?
Constantly. I think it's just because there's someone named Anthony on his show now. He's going to go back to his roots.
So they Crack Amico dropped a diss track on Opie. Someone, by the way, you and I were wondering why that was the other day. Someone paid him. Someone paid him to do that. It was a hit. Crack
It was a hit.
Crack Amico's taking out hits now.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know. I mean, it was good. It was a good song. So as long as it's good, I don't mind it. But
no, but I like when he's just like, you know what? I've had enough of this person.
but that's like the most relevance Opie's had in a long time, I think. But still just a miserable asshole where someone super chatted and say, "Hey, Ron, when can we Venmo you?" And Ron answers and goes, "Yeah, I'm working on it." That's all he said. It wasn't anything crazy. And Opie goes, "Oh, why don't you just babble over me?" It's like he wasn't. He said one thing addressing the guy's question.
1821 wants you to set up your Venmo, Ron. And then Kevin Brennan still doesn't understand the QR code. Tell Kevin Brennan, don't worry about it. How about Kevin Brennan worries about what he does, and I'll do my thing. I don't know anything about Kevin Brennan where I would say something like, I don't understand.
I got news, Opie. I got news for you.
Yeah,
that sounds just like
Kevin Brennan's doing exactly what he does. Why doesn't Kevin Brennan worry about the stuff that he does on his show? Well, the stuff he does on his show is complain and shit on other people. Yeah. Like that's what he does, Opie. And you were the lifeblood of that. Like Opie started inviting him in because the first time Kevin Brennan came on Opie and Jim, Kevin Brennan was like, "I don't like my brother." And Opie was like, "This is great radio." Opie spawned Kevin Brennan. The reason Kevin Brennan is upset, like, I guess the only way to podcast is to just shit on people and have fake arguments. It's because of Opie. And now it is turned on Opie, much like the Pest. This is very symbolic of what happened with like the Pests, where Opie had his pests for all these years, and then when they started criticizing him, he's like, "Where is this coming from?" Whoa, what the heck? And the audacity for say what you want about Kevin Brennan. I sure have. Kevin Brennan's format is shitting on other shows and complaining about people and making fun of people. That's Opie and Anthony. That's what Opie and Anthony did for many years. So for Opie to look at that format and look down at it and think, "Oh, why do you gotta complain? Why do you gotta be negative?" Like, do you ever listen back to clips of that show, Opie? What do you do? Who do you think you're fooling with this?
Oh shit.
We know who Kevin Brennan is.
He's all right. I mean,
he has his own podcast. He used to be on SNL.
I mean, he's a good live streamer. I don't know if anyone's actually listening to it in podcast form. Let's be honest with each other. But
what a strange stance to take. Ron, let's not get ahead of our skis here. He's a good live streamer. No one's downloading on Apple.
I'm actually kind of surprised he even said that.
Why throw that in there? What a weird, because are Opie's Apple numbers massive?
Yeah, totally.
Are people just, they have an unquenchable thirst for Opie on Apple and Spotify? It just hasn't crossed over to YouTube yet.
Does he put this up on podcast form?
I think he does. I think that's a point of pride of his.
I want to meet the people that are listening to it that way.
I know. That's a great point. Well, I got good news for you, Craig. I wouldn't spend too much time trying to meet him. The episodes he puts out have about 150 views on YouTube. So I don't know if the audio numbers are skyrocketing. But
That's so sad
that Opie's doing this.
That it's just come to that.
Yeah. I heard to mention Sam Tripoli again. Sam Tripoli was on with ROTC or had ROTC on or something. Here's like I find this stuff interesting, and I think it's just fun to make fun of. I don't think you have to have been an Opie and Anthony fan to find this stuff enjoyable. But they were talking about it where they're like, a lot of these shows like make fun of Opie, and it's like, Opie should just let him die. Look at what he's doing. And there's some element of truth in that. Like I understand that argument. I don't agree with it, but I understand that argument where it's like, is Opie even worth making fun of? But I come from the angle of this guy was such a success and took part in creating, one of my favorite radio shows of all time, one of the best comedy radio shows of all time, something that was so influential on comedy still today. And now he's like, Ron, what are your FUs today?
Who don't you like?
Right there is to support the show. I just try to make it a little fun by saying it's for my rotting tooth. That's all. Don't worry about it, Kevin. All right, you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, that's my update.
That's the argument that Opie pretended to hate for all those years, where they would like Jocktober somebody, or they'd find a clip of some small market radio show, and they would react to it. And that radio show's response would be, why are they coming after us? We're the little guy. Whoa, why are they paying attention to our little show? And they would go, fuck you! Opie and Anthony and Jim would scream, fuck them. That's a pussy excuse. You're putting this out on the radio. And like, that was their brand for decades. And now Opie's like, Kevin, why are you paying attention to little old me? Leave me alone.
Come on.
I mean, Opie, if you want to be left alone, don't do a show. It's of no benefit to you. Just don't do a show if it's bothering you that much.
But I'm just like, so, because it's so funny though, because like Anthony will put out a video, get like hundreds of thousands of views.
What's crazy is Anthony can put out a video talking about Opie and it'll get a bunch of views. And then like if Opie responds, it's like a big day if it's like 1,500 people.
I have found that, judging by Anthony's view count, when he brings up old Billy Burr, the numbers tend to skyrocket.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think now Anthony was ahead of his time there.
Mm-hmm.
But now is the perfect time to make videos like that, I would say.
He's like, I told you. This is nosy.
Oh, these nosy people. Why are they always looking into my private podcast and picking on me?
Hey, Ron. I like that you're saying the bill's gonna be higher because then maybe they'll
100%.
give us a few bucks today. There's the QR code that Kevin Brennan doesn't understand. Ugh. God,
So this is
but
just
these
on his
people-
mind. Right? Kevin's not in the room. Am I wrong? I can't see the screen. Is Kevin there?
No, he's not. Maybe he's probably walking on the beach behind him, but
This is minutes later where Opie just brings up Kevin Brennan again. Some chatter was like, oh, Kevin Brennan made fun of you. And he's like, oh, did he really? Why doesn't Kevin Brennan keep his mouth shut? And
he might not have.
Right. Yeah. Who knows? That's the other thing that Opie always fumbles. Like maybe Kevin Brennan didn't say anything about him.
I wonder if Anthony at one point just texted him. He's like, oh, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, he did. You don't know this story?
No.
So Ron the waiter was coming on Opie's show.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been coming on the Opie show for a long time, but he came on Opie's show and he said, hey, I've been getting DMs.
Oh, yes. I do remember this. This is
from Anthony.
Yeah.
From Anthony saying how much he loves me and how I'm the whole show and he wants to do a show with me. He's trying to steal me from you. And I'll be, oh, that is so Anthony. Oh, that is classic Anthony. That's what he does. And then Anthony had to text him for the first time in years to say, "That's not me, you dope."
I do remember this.
You stupid asshole.
This was like a little while ago now, right?
A few months ago, yeah.
Obviously don't have content, so they have to be nosy buddies with everybody else's live stream. Who gives a shit?
Don't have content. Now, Ron, let's get back to FUs. Bumblebees.
No,
Why are they always flying around?
It was they don't have content. Oh, back to the QR code. Like, come on.
Ron, F you to the weather. One day it's sunny and then it's not. F you, weather.
Listen, bro, they're watching.
All right, listen.
They're watching.
Anthony, fake Anthony, Timu Anthony has the correct opinion here, where he's like, Opie, relax. It means they're watching the show. They're criticizing you. They're watching the show. I gave Opie a view, finding these clips. You know?
He is incapable of having anyone else's thoughts that aren't his running through the show.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's a theme of guys like, I'll give Matarese credit because I think he's somewhat exempt from this list. But, you know, all the people in that realm, Opie, Stuttering John, Aaron, like all that breed of lol cow, I've never heard them say, I never thought of it that way.
Hey, I'll compliment Matarese right now.
Yeah.
All of these people are begging for money. He's at least trying to do a show.
And Matarese far too much says, oh, that's an interesting idea. Maybe I'll do that. And then he quits the podcast he's doing to take another idea.
Better or for worse, he's at least trying to do a program.
Yeah. But Opie, I've never heard, and I've listened to Opie many, many hours. And I've never heard him go, yeah, okay, I get that. Maybe you're right. Like it's incredibly rare, and I don't know if it's happened at all since he's been alone.
Definitely not since he's been alone.
Yeah.
Dude, you see people, they do it. They have like designs on their teeth and shit.
This is a new job, by the way.
Okay. Oh, this is what I found very interesting. So they're talking about getting like face tattoos and grills and shit like that. I don't remember how it came up. But, you know, things, wild choices in terms of appearance. And Opie gives you the reason he wouldn't do that. Now, you might say, Opie wouldn't do that because he's a father in his 60s, just a white stiff. Why would he get a face tattoo all of a sudden? But Opie has a different reason as to why he'll never do something like that.
Oh, it better not be the title of this clip because that's hilarious.
Shit now.
I know those people don't have jobs, obviously. But you know, I'm still trying to get a job. So guess what? No, I'm still not going to get face tattoos. I'm not
will you hire me? I don't have a face tattoo.
I got a face for radio.
So what? I have no work experience since I was 18.
Grill
I've been doing radio.
Man, they really he fumbled it hard. There was like a small sliver of chance like 8 years ago that Opie and Anthony might do something.
Or even honestly, like if you just didn't have such a tendency to drive people away from like that the show he was doing with like Vic Henley and Sherrod, and like, that was not for me, not even close.
No,
but I'm sure it was for someone. You know,
if he actually stood up for Anthony and was like, "I'm not coming back until he's back," he probably would have gotten and saved his job in the show and made yourself millions more.
Or even better, probably. You know, I'll amend that.
Keep everyone intact.
I would say he probably would have lost his job. But if he said it's me and Anthony or no show, maybe they would have fired him. And then that show is very early in podcasting.
Yes.
When they laid the groundwork for a lot of the podcasts that ended up coming out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not getting the teardrop tattoo because I hold out hope that
I'm Opie. Welcome to Walgreens.
Sure, I've murdered my entire family, but I'm not getting a teardrop tattoo.
Work again someday.
You got to be like Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. Maybe if you get a tattoo, you'll start working again. You don't know.
Can you imagine being at Trader Joe's and like Opie's ringing you up?
I like how highly Ron thinks of Opie.
I'm stunned that that's the joke Opie laughs at.
Trader Joe's cashier is the ceiling.
I think he's just admitting you got nothing to look for.
Ron, I could never get a job that prestigious.
And Opie's like, dude, get the tub of chili. My family loves it.
One of my kids' friends' fathers, one of my kids' friends' father, I guess it would be, right? He's an Uber driver. He was telling me all the ins and outs, and I'm like, this is starting to sound good. I would be the early guy. No one wants to.
I'm not taking you down that road.
You're gonna want to take a left up here, sir. Don't go there.
Yeah, sir, my turn's coming up. Leave it alone. He's just quietly eating grapes.
I'm not going there. Boy, what a great sketch. Opie as an Uber driver refuses to go down any interesting roads. But Opie is having the thought. So, like when I was street teaming for Entercom radio, it was such a miserable fucking job, but I did it because I wanted to get a foot in the door in radio at the time. So kind of a waste of time. I guess not really. It turned out well for me in a way, but the idea of getting into radio at that time, in hindsight, probably didn't make a ton of sense. But I would have these thoughts of, man, I wish I could see. For many reasons, but I would think it would be so nice to not have to take because I was taking as many hours as I could there. I was like, if I could just take once in a while and try to get my foot in the door there and do a podcast there like I was doing and shit, I could just Uber other hours. I think I would enjoy that so much more. These are thoughts you have when you're not in a high-rise apartment in Manhattan.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're first starting out or you're struggling financially, you're like, I should drive for Uber. Not when you're like a father of two with a house in the Hamptons and a Manhattan apartment.
Yeah, sell one of those, you're set for the rest of your life at this current time.
You just sell one of those, Opie, for fuck's sake. He's like, I can't afford anything. Maybe I should drive for Uber.
I like to see him doing Uber Eats. He's just delivering food like, ew.
Drive early. Pop in my car around.
You want to eat while we finish this order? Should we do this later?
You pick up Jim Norton once.
Hey, yeah, you're bringing me to Harlem. You want to go there? You really want to go there?
Leave it alone.
I mean,
the thing with Uber,
the guy's making more money than me. I'll tell you right the hell now for the people that are wondering. He's making more money than me, and I'm like, this job doesn't sound that bad.
You know what the Uber is? You make your own hours, and you get to pick and choose who you want to pick up. And you can make several $100s a day easily.
Can I say my advice to like all these guys, like when Aaron clamors for the goal? Yes, they bring up these things like, hey, are you guys going to convince me to drive for Uber? It's not our decision. Just do it. There's no shame in that. It's a job. You're doing something. You're contributing to society in some way. Good for you for driving for Uber. Maybe some people would make fun of you and shit on you in the comments, whatever. But like, it's an actual job. It's not trying to get people to donate because they feel bad because Ron is a dirty mattress and you take a percentage of that. It's just not as gross a way of income.
He doesn't have to. I just looked up his net worth. Do you have a guess? Do you know?
Yeah, that's not always right though. But I'm going to guess 5 million.
14.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they made a lot of money.
They did. But who knows? That could be. He could have pissed it all away by now.
He could have bought 2 houses and spent it all on utilities.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like Opie, go drive for Uber, whatever. But we're not going to convince you. You have to want to do it. You have to be able to swallow your pride.
Can I be honest with you?
Never do.
If he does that and then continues his podcast and kind of tells stories of the road,
yeah,
that would be nice.
I don't know that Opie through the Opie filter it might not be interesting, but you're right. It's something. He goes out and lives a life and interacts with people, and he might have stories. I like the idea of someone getting in his car and going, I looked at Lyft and it was a little cheaper. And Opie going, I gave Lyft everything it had. I gave Lyft its start. Lyft would be nothing without me. Ridiculous. Now they're saying they like Lyft. Oh, good for you. You like Lyft.
Wait, it would never work because there's a reason you live above the fucking city, and there's a reason that you have a house where nobody else can fucking come in contact with you. You get it? You don't like being around people, obviously.
Well, I was in the public eye for a long time, so when all that went away, it
more like the public air.
You know what I was going to say? Opie wasn't really interacting with the public, but I guess if you have Tippy Tom in studio, you are kind of a man of the people, you know?
That's right.
made sense to me to live in the clouds and live in a community that has major security, and we don't allow a lot of people around. Yeah, I think you might be onto something. I needed a break from that.
Living in the clouds is a great way to describe exactly what Opie is doing.
Also, he just described how much money he has and how much he's worth. I live in a gated community.
I don't want people like Ron coming in.
You mean Ron the waiter who has a job?
Yeah, Ron is a respectable member of the community.
That's right.
At life.
You can't go back. I mean, you could. That would be a good reality show. You'd be the Uber driver with a camera and you just fucking crack on people or whatever. Just be Opie the Uber driver.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I got another FU.
Skip the. Oh, I can't wait to get to this other FU. Let's maybe skip the cracking on people. A, it's not Opie's strong suit. Also, I don't want to be roasted when I get in the back of an Uber.
Yeah, also, you kind of need permission to film them.
Hey, what's that? What did you get dressed in the closet today? Excuse me, sir.
Opie the Uber driver.
Well, I got another FU, and then we can move on because Ron's got some good stuff, and I'm sure Tony does. FU to the guy that thought I was an Uber driver 2 days ago. I got
his whole thing he just said collapsed, and he's now making fun of his son's friend's dad.
He thought I was a scumbag like that.
I got the car.
I like the idea of seeing Opie and just handing him your keys. It's the Volvo.
He should be a valet.
Car. I got a car that looks like it could be an Uber car. So I pull up to my building after
a car that looks. I don't know.
I went undercover. It's a Crown Vic.
Well, I went to Vegas a couple years ago, and from the airport, I called an Uber, and it was a fucking brand new Tesla. Like, the cars don't matter.
I think Ubers can be more or less anything.
I was in a dirty Jeep last night.
Is that Opie's way of thinking? Like, it's got to be fancy.
Yeah.
Ooh, this car's been washed.
He's got enough money for Uber X or whatever it is.
This must be an Uber car. I think Uber X is the normal one.
Which one's the high end one?
Uber Black
or XL or something? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Picking up my daughter from school, and we're waiting to go back into the garage. Guy across the street, full luggage. He's going to the airport. He is I wouldn't call it a panic, but he's in waving down the fucking Uber guy mode, and he thinks it's me.
That's not a mode.
And then I rolled down.
You happen to be pulling up the same time as Uber was.
And you're late for the airport, so he's in a rush.
I wouldn't call it panic. I'd call it waiting patiently. What is the other option?
On the window, I try to make my daughter laugh, I guess. I roll down the window. I go, I'm not your Uber driver, stupid.
Why?
This stuff makes me so happy. And then he was so confused.
You call him stupid?
Yeah, why not? I knew I could take
You're a
him. So
human
that's what
being
you.
living in a civilization. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone still remembers Opie and his wisecracks, right?
Because you're part of a society. So let me get this right. Let me paint this picture here.
Paint away.
Why is Opie at the airport?
I thought he was coming back and going into his garage, is what I thought.
No, but the guy has luggage. Oh, the guy's waiting to go to the airport.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I got you. Okay. So this guy's coming out with luggage. Opie pulls up. The guy's just standing there innocently on the curb. Opie rolls down his window and yells, "I'm not an Uber driver, stupid!" And the guy looks a little confused.
Now, I got to be honest. If they did film that and he was like doing that, I would laugh at that.
Opie just drives up to people, hurls insults at them, and leaves.
That would be funny.
Huh?
If he had a team of writers to help him out, that could be funny.
It's not even, and like when I was living in the city, this happened to me many, many times, where like an Uber or a car pulls up at the exact moment your Uber is coming. Especially me, I can't see. I'm like, this must be it. So I pull the handle, and they're like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Oh, sorry." But it seemed like that didn't even happen. This guy was just standing patiently on the sidewalk.
Poor guy, you just happen to be holding your cane like a gun.
But this guy's just standing on the sidewalk, and Opie's like, "What are you, an idiot?" I said, "What the hell? Why is that homeless guy yelling at me?"
Wrong car, stupid. Oh, that would actually be very good.
Yeah. Opie's Uber pranks.
Do if you know you can take the person, then you get a little more obnoxious. If he was somebody from Tony's neck of the woods, yeah, I would have politely said, "Yeah, I'm not your Uber driver, sir."
Would the guy look like Woody Allen?
I want to hear that again.
Drivers.
This defines Opie's entire comedic style. Oh, well,
No,
if the guy can't go back at me, I'm going to trash him, merciless. I'm going to be really mean to him. If it's like, Patrice O'Neill or Bill Burr, I'll giggle along as they make fun of other people.
Yeah. I'll make them seem like they're on my side.
Yeah.
Try to make my daughter laugh, I guess. I roll down the window. I go, "I'm not your Uber driver, stupid." This stuff makes me so happy. And then he was so confused.
You call him stupid?
Yeah, why not? I knew I could take him, so that's what you do. If you know you can take the person, then you get a little more obnoxious. If he was somebody from Tony's neck of the woods, yeah, I would have politely.
Hold on. That might be true if the guy is accosting you.
Right.
You drove up to a man, called him stupid. You go, "Hey, stupid." And then if he gave you like kind of a cross look, you're going to go, "I can fight you." What is this scenario you're creating in front of your daughter, by the way? He's like, "I like showing my daughter this stuff."
She's holding her ears and crying.
I really like, that's the hilarious part, is being like, "I like showing my daughter this side of me."
Yeah, that night she had him check under the bed for him.
I only like Luis J. Gomez has a bit about how his son one day is gonna find the video of like Lewis fake blowing Bobby Kelly with a dildo in his pants.
I always forget about that.
And like, Lewis is horrified by the idea of that. Like, "Oh no, I wish I could wipe out the internet." Opie is like, "Oh, wait till she's old enough. I can show her the cake stomping video with no context."
I can't wait to show her the video of this guy taking a shit in my office.
He's raising a girl edgelord. All right, we're gonna go to Roland's house and film him shitting.
You know you can take the person, then you get a little more obnoxious. If he was somebody from Tony's neck of the woods, yeah, I would have politely said, "Yeah, I'm not your Uber driver, sir."
Would the guy look like Woody Allen?
Did your daughter laugh? Did your daughter laugh?
Take him, huh?
Did your daughter laugh?
Oh yeah, she laughs at my dumb shit, and I know it's dumb shit. She laughs. Yeah.
Next time you gotta tell her, "Yo, hit record," and then do it.
Yeah.
By the way, that's an upgrade.
What'd you say?
Involve her in this. That's a good idea.
Oh, so she's the problem. She's the one he has false confidence.
It could be a father-daughter team. Bring your daughter to work day.
Great.
Watch
when
this.
I first met
Drive
you-
by this innocent guy, and there's a puddle on the side of the road.
You
I'm
know
gonna
he's
rock
done
this
that.
suit.
You know he's done that when he's in the Hamptons, when he's driving and there's puddles. He's like, watch this.
That'd be great if we get an Opie Alec crossover in the Hamptons, where Alec is pranked, waiting for an Uber.
Yeah, maybe Alec will shoot Opie.
I did enjoy it. You sent me the video. It was just too. I didn't think it was like really worth playing.
Yeah, I was also.
I did like the Alec Baldwin video you sent me. Give me my bag.
Where's my bag?
I need my bag.
It was so preposterous. Big Cat, I need help.
That's an upgrade. If someone thinks you're an Uber driver, that's an upgrade. Because when I first met you, and this is when I first met you with Carl,
right?
It's on video. I literally thought you sold used cars, and Carl almost fucking lost it.
Just making fun of every profession while they have no jobs.
I don't even get why that's a crazy. What are you, a salesman? What? I don't know if I really get that one, but okay.
I don't know if I've gotten any of these.
What are you, an Uber driver?
Next we have F Florida.
You know what? Of all the states, the one that gets picked on the least is Florida.
Totally.
So it's about time someone finally put the screws to this penis of America.
I'm going to start a meme called Florida Guy.
You know what I and only I noticed, Ron? Crazy crimes happen in Florida. Let's go over them.
He was pounding his fist on the table. Going, yo, bro, he's fucking nailing you so hard.
You're just hilarious. I just
In the middle of winter. In the
Whoa,
middle of winter.
Hold on. If you need the full context, Ron is still going off about how he made Carl laugh. Remember that from a second ago.
Yeah,
I called you a used Carl salesman. Carl was laughing, and Opie's like, "All right, that's too far, Ron. That's quite enough." Meanwhile, we just got done listening to this guy say, me and my daughter drive up to strangers and yell insults at them." And then Ron goes, "Hey, remember this thing that actually happened between us? I made Carl laugh by pretty gently making fun of you." And Opie's like, "You want to go there?
Leave it alone.
You want to go there, taxi service." It's a great job. It's a great job for Opie.
You want to go there?
No one ever books a ride.
That's so fucking funny.
You don't want to go there. And everyone's like, "All right, they're uncomfortable."
You have to pay them not to deal with them.
All right, I'm sorry.
Look like one of those guys when you got your hat on, till you look like a guy that sells trees.
All right, I'll take that.
Like a tree
That's
salesman.
another good business.
All right, that's the level of making fun of me you're allowed.
The fuck's a tree salesman?
I assume he means Christmas tree salesman, but you're right. They made it seem like, "Hey, I got a maple. You want a maple? I got oak. Who needs oak?"
I got a redwood, but it's on a 4-month back order.
I look at the tree guys. Not bad. I just need a plot of land in the middle of nowhere. Make it look Christmassy.
Listen,
And
I got the business for you.
That's a
I got the
massive
business.
need. I just need a big plot of land with a lot of pine trees. That's all I need.
That's it.
And then I could be a Christmas tree salesman.
Yeah.
You have the name, okay? And Florida needs another comedy club / bar right on the water. Comedy club.
Oh, I found Opie's problem.
What's that?
These people.
He's got a couple of yes men around him.
Oh my God. And bad idea, men.
You have the name, Ope. You're the star. Imagine Opie's in Fort Lauderdale thriving.
Come down to Opie's Comedy Starship.
Opie's, where the jokes better not be about me.
He's so hack he would actually have like an old school hook.
Here are your tomatoes. That'd actually be fun.
That would be great, actually. See, this is a way better idea.
Club/bar on the water. We'll kill them all. You stay up here. Don't worry. I'll run things.
Dude,
You gotta sell something.
if I was going south, F Florida, for real.
Whoa,
mean that
whoa,
for?
whoa. We got sidetracked. I forgot we were going here. I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, that was vicious.
F Florida. This is a shock jock, by the way.
He's basically saying, don't hold me back as he's about to make fun of Florida.
You know what? Here's how passionate I am about this. F them. Opie, you can say fuck on YouTube. It's fine.
That's the thing is fuck you Friday sounds way better.
F you Friday. That was a good part of the Crack Amico song. I forget the exact lyric, but it was like, holy S, man. What happened to you?
I got family down there in the Orlando area. It's one big strip mall. It stinks.
Okay, one city sucks. I will give him that. But the rest is quite nice.
Yeah, but that's Orlando.
And it's hot. And they have all these lakes that you can't even go in because of alligators. It's a stupid area.
I'm sure not all of them.
I'm sure there's alligators everywhere.
You can go in water though in Florida. It's not alligator infested.
You sure can. Maybe avoid the swamps. Oh,
I like the Opie. What do you think about Florida? It's too hot. What do you think about New York? It's too cold. It's fucking Goldilocks here.
What about Tennessee? That's just right. Mike, we got. Now this is hard for me to say. We have F Billy Crystal.
Ooh, man, it's about time. I've been saying in 2026, enough Billy Crystal already.
And feel good.
It's better to look good than feel good. Oh, shut up, Billy Crystal. And he's from Long Island. I should support. Dude,
what? You have a problem with a lot of people. Now you have a problem with Billy Crystal. What the hell did he do to you?
I'm just a normal human.
Is anyone safe?
No.
I like Ron's outright. You're going after Billy Crystal? What?
Fuck you, Anne Frank. I couldn't read your penmanship.
Opie, you're a madman. What safe targets Opie is going after? Fuck Billy Crystal. You know who I don't like is Ryan Seacrest. Ooh, edgy.
You have a problem with a lot of people. Now you have a problem with Billy Crystal. What the hell did he do to you?
I'm just a normal human being. Like most people have a problem.
Yeah, most people don't have a problem with Billy.
No, most people have a problem. Most people, but they're too scared to say it.
Right. That's
they're
right.
not going to go.
Greg, why have you been protecting Billy Crystal all this time?
I like to analyze this and that.
I like the idea of going up to somebody. Hey, what do you think about when Harry met Sally? And go. I don't want to say. Are you filming me? What is this? Is this another Uber prank? I'm the only one with the balls to go after a guy who's been famous for, I don't know, 50 years
minimum,
and just has kind of quietly gone like he's an old man now. You know,
it'd be another. I have another thought on Opie's Uber, by the way.
Go ahead.
If he did want to do a show that he could easily get away with and not have to really worry about filming people, is he could be like sign up to be an Uber driver, have people call him, go to pick him up, roll the window down, and be like, "Get another ride, stupid," and drive off.
Play the car crash sound. He actually gets in a car accident. That's how every bit ends.
Shut up, Kevin Brennan. Who gives a shit about a QR code, you idiot?
Okay, that's
like that.
Greg, you're playing the clips from earlier.
No, nope.
You're playing the clips from like 30 minutes ago in the show.
Here, I'll go back and then I'll play this without pause.
Yeah, no. I went back to the Billy Crystal clip. Thank you.
Like most people have a problem.
Yeah, most people don't have a problem with Billy.
No, most people have a problem. Most people, but they're too scared to say it.
Correct.
Like they're not going to go. Shut up, Kevin Brennan. Who gives a shit about a QR code, you idiot?
Okay, that's
Stuff like that.
But Billy Crystal?
Where in Christ's name?
I do like how seriously Ron is offended by this Billy Crystal line.
That's too far, Hope.
Whoa.
What is going on in Opie's head? Well, what is that strain of mental illness where he's like, I'm the only guy. It's about time someone said, fuck Billy Crystal and fuck Kevin Brown. Like, how are those two even tied together?
Drugs? I have no idea. I don't know how to explain it.
They've both been on SNL, I guess.
Yeah, you watched it. He didn't like the episode last night. Is anyone safe, Mike?
Oh, no. Who are we going after next?
I don't know.
You just fucking, you're going off on Billy Crystal. Now you're going off on Nathan's hot dogs. What's better? Why now? There's at least.
Now you've crossed the line with me.
Opie, that's too far. They're kosher dogs.
Joey Chestnut's my favorite person. He gets rid of the most of those.
I'm a Kams man.
No, someone in the chat's like hot dogs was no Nathan's hot dogs.
What could his possible issue be with Nathan's hot dogs?
Notoriously the best hot dog in the market.
And here's what's great. I like this style of humor. Like old Bill Burr that would just rant about whatever and be cranky about you. Or like DeRosa's new podcast is kind of doing that. It's just like cranky old Larry David. You know, an angry old man that's like had enough of the world. I like that. Opie is just so bad at it. And picks the weakest targets.
Nah, man, Nathan's hot dogs doesn't come after him hard.
Opie, I'd like to see you go after Oscar Mayer. Then we'll talk about who's got balls.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's gonna call him Oscar Mayer weenies.
It's consistent. What's better, Nathan's or Great Papaya?
Great Papaya by a mile.
Yeah, Great Papaya.
By a mile.
Great fucking taste, and they snap. They have that taste.
Yeah, I'm going after Crystal, and I'm going after Nathan's hot dogs because it's FU Friday. It gives us the freedom to bitch and complain about everything in this world. But I'll tell you this really fast.
Wednesday.
No way.
Do this, and I dare any of you. Tomorrow? Wait, give me the other one. Because I think we got a cowboy. I think Opie might be the last cowboy in New York.
He puts on a special next year.
He's the only guy who's not afraid to say this stuff. That's FU Friday gives you the freedom to say fuck Nathan's hot dogs.
It's FU Friday. Everyone runs in their house and looks out the windows. I like someone at lunch. Sitting across, just in the the office kitchen. The guy's mounting a hot dog, and he's like, I don't really care for this Nathan's hot dog. And the guy looks at his phone. He's like, Friday already? Has Friday snuck up on us? He's Wyatt Ope.
He's a cowboy.
Yeah.
Nathan's French fries, second to none.
The curly, like the crinkled.
No, I hate crinkled fries. I never liked the stupid. No, the meaty fucking traditional Nathan's French fry.
He had a moment of bliss. Opie finally stumbled into something. He's like, now, what I do like, Nathan's French fries. Oh, the crinkle cup. No! Now I'm angry again. Such a brief window of bliss.
He's so angry.
He really is.
Next, we have another lukewarm FU.
Oh, I must have mislabeled this. I'm sure this is scorching hot.
No, this is going to be vicious.
That will saying scorch reminded me of this. I had this thought finding these clips where Opie's often been compared to Scorch among other people he has made fun of. And I realized, who he is John and Jeff as well. Do you remember those John and Jeff bits where it was like they had the warmest takes on, where it was like, we think if you cut people off in traffic, you should get a ticket. Like they were the softest stands on anything.
I don't remember that. Oh,
the John and Jeff beatings are great. It was like I'm trying to think. We think sometimes in divorce, men should also get half, or whatever the fuck. It'd be something like that. and that's Opie. It's the softest stances on things where it's like, I don't care for these French fries.
Brittany McCusker was in the wrong.
Violence is never the answer.
It's not playing.
Let's hear it.
What's happening?
I got another FU.
All right.
For real. And it's a boat.
You know what's very funny? He's sitting there with his hand up like he's in class. I got another FU.
Go back. You gotta hear this again. Listen to he gears everyone up. Yeah, all right. You want an FU? I got an FU for you. Buckle up.
I got another FU. For real. And it's a bodega FU. So my daughter was having a recital.
Oh, no. Hold on. Let me bandage my knuckles.
Wow.
Is that even allowed on Friday? That feels like almost a Saturday thing.
Wyatt Ope is a gunslinger, man.
I gotta get ready, kids. I've got not just an FU, I've got a bodega FU. I'm gonna be taking down a small business.
He's gonna give the address in the cross street. And...
Yeah, in this world of Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, I'm gonna take down a mom and pop.
Week, the end of the year recital. She's like Squidworth, the character from SpongeBob. Anyway, I decided to get flowers at the bodega. They hammered me for $35, those bitches, but that's not my FU. I'm in a goddamn hurry like Tony. I don't have time for the nonsense of the bodega. Right. And we have a old age home nearby. I call them old age homes. They're not assisted living.
Whoa. Opie, is anyone safe?
Hey, dude, you're going at my Nana right now.
Relax, man. Too far. They're not assisted living. Well, I mean, they're assisting in living. It's not inaccurate. It's old age home. By the way, assisted living is not like a PC term, really. I think it's just. I think it's just more medically accurate.
He's so afraid to say it. He called it an old A home.
I'll call it an old timer's home. I'll say they're old. Yeah, that's right, Grandma. You're old. Opie, you're 65.
Stop fancying it up.
There's a lot of them on the Upper West Side.
Stop fancying it up. Nana, we got a place for you to go to die. Just stop making it nice with the assisted living.
You're right. That is how they should bill it.
He's a bad boy.
That is. Opie's, whoa. Opie's business plan for these places. Just be honest. Call it a place to die. Well,
instead of a place for mom or whatever it was.
Well, we just don't want to put that on the front of our building is all. A place to die. These cowards.
Place for mom. It's an
old age home.
Place for mom.
No, it's not a place for mom.
No, that's actually a real thing.
I know, but the reality is.
I hate that I had the same line.
You and Ron think alike.
Don't like
same
that.
Accent, same brain.
We can't handle it anymore. You're living here now. And I know it's going to happen to me, hopefully, and everybody else. I get it. But let's not sugarcoat it. We called them old age homes when we were growing up. But then they got an aid with
the jackets and we TP'd them.
Opie said that like the way someone says, we used to work with our hands.
I know.
We'd build things. We'd call them old age homes. We'd go up to the elderly and go, "You're dying."
He'd spill their puree.
them because they want the old lady to feel like she's still doing it. So I'm in the bodega. There's a lady in a wheelchair. She's got to be 95 fucking years old with an aide, and she's doing a little shopping.
Can I say?
And now
I'm not a particularly PC guy. You know that about me, Craig.
That's right.
But I am for nursing homes uplifting the elderly instead of tormenting and taunting them. Call me a snowflake.
You fucking pussy.
Why aren't they giving these old people, telling it like it is?
I'm going to put bear traps outside their rooms.
You're dying soon. Get out of the wheelchair.
I'm just slowly morphing into Jerry voice doing him.
That was a little Jerry, yeah.
there's a long line forming behind her, and the old lady with her little like hands that are barely one item at a time on the counter as the aide is looking. I'm like, oh my God.
So that's not the bodega. That's the old lady. You're saying the F you to the old lady.
No, once again.
The bodega should have signs where we don't deal with this crap.
Once again.
Yeah, that's what they should do. We don't serve the elderly or disabled.
We don't serve your kind here.
Yeah. Yeah. The Opie wants an Irish need not apply a sign out front. Could you imagine? Could you imagine wheeling your grandmother into a New York bodega and them going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where the fuck where the F do you think you're going? Not in here, pal. This is America.
So this one's just called Real Show.
Oh, okay. So we've seen all that. We've seen that this show is basically a list of just kind of everyday, mundane. Fuck desks. I'm so sick of desks. My knees gotta go under them. They're holding my stuff up. Like, who do you think you are? That's basically what the show is. So let's find out Opie's idea of a real show.
I got another FU to this guy, Brian. Brian Hulk, Holck. Opie could have a real show. This is a real show, you bitch.
What the fuck that mean?
Poor Brian.
Poor Brian. He was complimenting you, you asshole.
Opie could have a real show here. Oh, fuck you. I'm sorry. That was too much. F you.
He said, F you, you bitch.
Could have a real
F you, you cunt. I'm not going to say fuck, but.
show? You're watching a real show.
Hold on.
For Tony P. This is a real show.
Hold on. You can read that. That might be, you might be misreading it. Like he might be saying, like, Opie, you could have a real show here.
Yeah, know what that means? You want me to break it down? That's why I'm defending you guys. He's basically saying if you get rid of these two dead weights, you could have an actual show.
So that is not what that guy was saying.
Boy, what an interesting look into Opie's mind.
Oh my God. He was saying, keep these two, you fucking idiot.
But not even that. The comment reads, let's not even read into it. The comment reads, Opie, you could have a real show. And Opie reads that and says, oh, you think this show sucks only because of Ron and Anthony? I see.
Someone in the comments just says Brian drew first blood.
You know what? You're not wrong. That was Brian should have expected this.
He really should have.
Brian's a dick. Brian, don't bring that trash over here.
So here I am defending Ron the waiter and Tony P. They're not dead weights.
He never
That's
said
how
that.
I saw it, Ron. Sorry.
I read it a different way. I read it like, yo, man, you got a show here, bro. You're the fucking you got the the recipe starting a recipe.
That's exactly what it was.
Opie said the guy meant I'm carrying dead weight. How did you possibly? What he could have meant is like, Opie, do a real show. Don't just say F you. Like, it could have meant that. Don't just say F you to everybody. Just do an actual show. Or it could mean, hey, Opie, you've got something here.
Yep.
That's the best version of your show that I've seen in a while. It certainly doesn't mean Only Ron and Anthony are losers. And Opie is great.
Obviously, I'm the man.
There's no way you could have read that comment as there's only 2 shitheads on the screen, and none of them are Opie.
I'd rather do that.
This is the last one. Mike, he goes a little too far here.
Ooh, all right. Get your finger on that bleep button.
Get your tomatoes ready.
Yeah, we don't know what this is.
I'd rather do that than get like a blowjob. I'd rather do that to a girl.
You want me to tell you something, Ron?
Keep it.
That's the
You
that's
could
the
say,
gayest
we
thing I've
could say a
heard.
million things for that word, and everyone still knows.
Hummer.
Or whatever. Like, I'm serious. YouTube is insanely sensitive. It's
2019 right now. Like, blowjob is the new
Ron,
COVID.
Ron, that's the most serious we've heard Opie. He kind of breaks that cartoon voice he does.
Yeah.
Ron. Let's not get ugly here. Let's not be crass.
Oh my god.
Here on FU Friday. let's keep it civil. Blowjob. And by the way, like, yes, YouTube has weird rules, whatever. Like, I'll say it. Blowjob.
Oh,
I feel like this episode's still gonna be monetized.
Watch it not be. That would be hilarious.
Oh, Opie, I'm sorry.
sensitive. It's
that word
infuriating.
Like, that word almost
Right.
seems so docile now compared to.
I'll get us back on Sirius XM. I'll call Scott Greenstein and I'll fucking apologize.
That's where you
I'll
can
get us back
really
on there.
Does Opie not know what happened to his show?
He is unraveling here.
He's like, Sirius XM, that's where you can really speak your mind.
He's like, I'm going to call him and apologize.
I'm going to get back on Sirius XM. I'm going to bring Nick DiPaolo and Anthony Cumia with me. Sirius XM is where you can really speak your mind.
Get us back on Sirius XM. I'll call Scott Greenstein and I'll fucking apologize. I'll get us back on there. And then we can talk openly about everything.
I like that he thinks he offended Scott Greenstein. He filmed a coworker shitting.
I know.
I'll call Scott Greenstein and apologize. Okay, well, you're still a major HR risk and have no audience. So, no thank you.
I'm good. We got some super chats.
All right, let's hear him. Yes, that's what Opie's up to, I guess. On that.
Honestly, if he did that,
all of you, even here on Sunday.
If it was like every day was an FU whatever, I'd watch.
Oh, it's entertaining stuff. You never know who's going to be next. Could be you.
F you, Kate Beckinsale.
It could literally be you. Just ask Brian.
That's true. Brando, $2. KMS is back, baby. Great job last night, Mikey.
Thanks, pal. I didn't do much, but it's cool to be a part of it, you know?
Dang Lizard, £5. Opie still live streams the same show in 2 formats, vertical and horizontal, to 2 channels.
Yeah.
Opie Radio and Opie Unleashed New York City. I have no idea why.
So do you need me to explain that to you?
He does one for the mobile and one for the not.
So yeah. And it's on the Opie Radio channel, which is his original channel with like 150,000 followers or something. But he also does it on Opie Unleashed. So there's 4 ways you can watch the same Opie show on the same platform.
But a couple of them are landscape and a couple are horizontal.
Correct. Yeah.
Rumpled Trenchcoat, a Columbo podcast, member for 1 month. Esther Koo gets in Opie's car and says, "Oh, I was just in the lift yesterday." Am I allowed to say that? Opie just croaks out. It's all right.
I didn't know. No, you don't have to like lift. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to say that? That's very funny. That's very good.
Colostomy Stephen Craig, $5. Opie driving around with his taxidermy family screaming at random people.
Yeah, there are rumors that Opie's family is no longer with him. I don't know that I subscribe to that, but the evidence is mounting.
I mean, is he still doing 2 a day?
Oh, no. I think he just does 1 a day. Although I guess he did an afternoon show recently, but I think that's pretty rare.
Oh, because I was going to say, like, there's never noise or anything.
Oh, no, never noise. But hey, there's never noise here. You know, pristine down here.
Chris Primer, $10. I asked Opie if he would bring back Scorch and show these guys how Real Radio Pro does the job. Too good for Scorch now. Maybe Scorch is pizza and Opie needs a burger.
I don't like Scorch. F you to Scorch. That's what I mean. Look at Scorch. Look at what Opie and Anthony did to Scorch. And then look at Opie talking about Kevin Brennan.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Swap it. Colostomy Stephen Craig, $2. The good, the bad, and the Opie. And that is that.
All right. Craig's been waiting for this one.
I have.
You love Joe Matarese.
I do.
And how can you not? Were you on? You weren't on when we talked about
I listened to most of that segment though.
Oh, you made it through most. What a feather in my cap.
It's busy here.
So Joe Matarese is heading down the road to Philly. And I thought it was very funny. I listened to I think Carl covered his second episode. We're covering episode 3 today. I covered episode 1 a couple weeks ago. I think Carl popped into his second episode that starts with Matarese saying, this is how it starts. Yeah, the intro music. And Joe goes, "Welcome to the road back to Philly. Do I even still want to move to Philly?"
On episode 2.
And I'm like, you motherfucker.
On episode 2.
You better. So I'm interested in following this podcast because when we covered episode 1, my main question was, what's episode 9 like? What's episode 35? Like, what is this show going to come into? Because could it possibly be Joe just coming back every week and going, guys, my wife doesn't want me to move?
Episode 9, he's like, I'm looking into the crime statistics and maybe I don't want to go there.
Well, but for now, he's involving us in planning a family vacation. Yeah. So he's giving us a trial run. He's like, hey, if you can book my vacation house for me, maybe you can find me a real house to live in. So let's get into it, shall we?
There it is, folks. I'm going to use my DJ voice that I was gifted with. Hey, everybody, how are you? You are watching Joe Matarese's pretty new podcast, The Road Back to Philly. Joe Matarese.
My old podcast, 3 episodes in.
It's pretty new. It's the 3rd episode, Joe. Just say new. It's fine.
Wants to move back to Philadelphia or South Jersey or somewhere in that vicinity when his daughter, who's going into 9th grade after the summer, she gets out of high school. He's thinking downsize the house in Westchester, Pennsylvania, where he's lived. He's lived in that area for like 20 years. His wife's job always was at Columbia Medical Center in New York City.
What are you doing?
Who's this for?
What is he telling everyone where she works?
Well, that's true too. I think people have known that for a while, but yeah, it is this inner monologue that we're getting a taste of. What it really does is it's amazing to me that you can make it through this if you're Joe and not have the realization while you're saying it of, oh, this isn't a podcast. Shit.
Do you know his wife's first name? Has he said that?
He says it on here, yeah.
All right. Well, I just imagine like she's at work now and like, yeah, there's another message. Someone saying you should move back to Philly. I don't get it.
Don't do that. Obviously.
Why would he do shit like that? That's right where my brain goes.
I know. But yeah, Joe laying this all out where he's like, this is the podcast where we decide if my wife, who has a good job, should be inconvenienced, or if I should be inconvenienced when I want to go to the Phillies game.
But I mean, it's like she's there every maybe one day every 2 weeks, and now she does everything from home. She's mostly remote, so she could almost live everywhere as long as she could get to Columbia Medical Center.
This has changed, by the way. This has changed, where it's like she barely ever has to go into the office. I don't know, once a month, maybe. Now it's every other week she has to go in. So I think something is being said where it's like, Joe, you're not giving my side of the story. You're lying. Obviously, she has to go into Columbia Medical once in a while. And Joe has to go to Philly once in a while. And has to is a little loose.
Yep.
Joe kind of chooses to. It's his hobby. Joe is the one that should be inconvenienced, clearly, especially when he lays out all the other factors about their life.
The regular voice now that the music died out, as long as she could get to Columbia Medical Center once every couple weeks, because that's all she really goes there.
Well, who cares if we're a plane ride away? As long as she can get there, what's the big deal?
Is that in New York anyway?
Yes. So here's the ultimate. She either commutes from New Rochelle, which I think is pretty close, like driving distance, or commutes from Philly, which is probably driving distance.
It's all the same.
It's not an interesting podcast topic, frankly. Should we live in a New York suburb or like a New Jersey suburb?
New Rochelle, where we live. Her other sister lives in New Rochelle also. Her mom lives in New Rochelle. Her parents are divorced, so her dad lives in Harrison. He's remarried. You're all caught up.
Stop giving us all this information.
That is fucking wild.
He's giving us all this information, which is inappropriate to begin with, but also just kind of lays the groundwork of like, yeah, so don't move. Like my wife, her job is nearby. She's the breadwinner. Her sister, mother, like her parents are all nearby. Her parents are getting older. Like we've built a community with these people over the last couple of decades. My kids grew up here. Or do we move where I can get a cheesesteak once in a while?
Isn't he like a 45-minute drive from Philly?
I think it's like an hour and a half train ride. It's pretty close.
I mean, he can go whenever he wants.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he's got nothing but time. He's a comedian. He's got nothing but time during the day on his hands.
You're all caught up. And that's kind of the goal in this podcast is how do I figure out how to have her let me do it? I mean, she doesn't seem like she wants to do it. I got to be honest. This podcast.
End of show.
Could you imagine? I did something very similar to Joe. I moved about an hour away. And now I'm kicking myself because I'm like, imagine the content I could have gotten out of that. But imagine if I walked into the old studio, the old side room studio in Waltham, Massachusetts. I walked in there and I said, listen, I'm thinking about moving to Western Massachusetts. My girlfriend doesn't really want to. The next 4.5 years of this show will be, maybe we'll get to some comedy news or something, but really the focus is going to be, how do I convince my girlfriend to move with me? An insane man, Joe is.
He'd be like, I'll allow your mom to go in my underwear drawer.
Podcast probably hasn't helped because I started doing it, and then her friends started contacting her, thinking she was moving right away. Of course, her mom.
Oh no, I didn't catch this part. Go back. It's caused problems in his life.
Maybe I accidentally miscut this? That's nice.
I don't remember this part where he's like, and now all her friends know about it, and she's like, Joe, are you doing another one of these dumb podcasts? It was supposed to be a secret.
Do it. I mean, she doesn't seem like she wants to do it. I got to be honest. This podcast probably hasn't helped because I started doing it, and then her friends started contacting her, thinking she was moving right away. Of course, her mom. Her friends watch my shit way more than my wife or kids watch any of my content.
Oh my God.
Because they get it all day.
You know for a fact, too, she went to her friends and were like, please, if you fucking hear anything ridiculous, let me know where his brain's at.
Guys, don't call and leave a message. I know he wants everyone to leave messages. Please don't.
I guess, did I cause that? I don't know if I caused that. I might have.
Pause. Bring your volume just a smidge more.
Bring my volume down a smidge. That's my producer. Up a smidge. That's my producer Dan Rubio, who's out there in Iowa or Salt Lake City.
This saga has continued from last week.
I heard that. Salt Lake City, Iowa.
He's like, oh, that's my learning disability. I don't know the difference between Iowa and Utah.
Yeah. That's where I was hooked. I was like, no fucking way. He's just saying my disability is very specific.
I don't know what that. Just Iowa and Utah. I have problems with those two states. Everything else I'm good on.
Utah, everybody.
Very
Utah is very different.
Yeah, it sure is, Joe. Utah is very different than Utah and than Iowa.
Next, we have the wife.
So, as Craig said, podcast over. The wife, who is the breadwinner of the family and lives around her entire family, doesn't want to move.
Wow.
End of podcast. Maybe not end of discussion. You can keep bringing it up. You have 4.5 years. The podcast is essentially, guys, isn't my wife a bitch? Guys, my wife's being a bitch, right? She doesn't want to move. My son's already a fag. Now I got this bitch wife.
I like how his other homophobic friends too are like, don't worry, we'll talk to him.
Oh, you know what's funny about that too? If you guys don't know, we covered Joe Matarese a few months ago. The first episode of 3 Friends, 1 Booth.
Is that dead, by the way?
No, it's still going. That's the exciting thing is 3 Friends, 1 Booth is every other week. And by that, he means like sometimes once a month. But it's still going. And he's like, what I like is that comes out on Tuesdays and this podcast comes out on Thursdays. It's good synergy. You've really got it all figured out, Joe. But when we covered the first episode of that podcast, Joe's big gripe was like, my kid, I don't know. He might be a homo. He's down in Florida. He's not banging all these chicks. He's still dating his girlfriend. It came up in this episode. He's still with that girl.
Is he really?
They're like in love.
Now your son's gonna move away from you.
His dad has just publicly been like, why isn't he just banging young Gash out there?
So yeah, we don't know. My wife's just, I don't know. She's not on board with the move. I say, I always say, like, we've lived near your friends and family. I like to live near my friends and family, especially towards
you had your time.
Oh God.
And now I'd like to move. And by the way, are they moving near his friends and family?
I'd be like,
a community out there already?
I'm like, Joe, you get approved and come up with a down payment and we'll talk.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, that should be the podcast. Is this podcast raising money for you to pay for the house?
He basically does dirty jobs, but on YouTube.
Because otherwise, there's not much of a leg to stand on.
No.
Hey, honey, will you pay for us to move to Philadelphia, uproot your life, career, and family?
To buy like a shit house in an area you want to be in?
I don't know, not a house. He wants to live in an apartment in Philadelphia.
Oh my God, Joe. No, you don't. You know how quiet it is where you live and you have your own space and a garage? What are you doing?
Fine, a condo. He said his house is doubled in value. He said it's worth, and I shouldn't know this, but he said it's worth $1.4 million.
You want to move?
Leave it to Joe. Die there and leave it to your kids.
What did they do?
What's the point of all this?
I opened for Artie Lang.
Be near them, even though those are probably the hardest years to live near your parents, right? When they're, if I'm moving in 4 years, my dad's 83, he will be 87.
Joe
moved there in 4 years.
You might be dead by the time you get there.
Respectfully.
He's like, listen, we live near her parents. I think what we should do is move to my 87-year-old dad rather than have him move in with us, which would be the natural progression.
You'd think.
We're going to move near him. He'll die within a year. And then we'll have no reason to be out there.
Something tells me Joe's not going to have as much of a problem with old age homes as Opie.
He might stick him there too sweet.
And my mom would be 86. So,
Joe, this is not a scenario. Imagine. So here's Joe. I live in a community where my wife's around her entire family. My kids grew up here. They're all very happy living where they are. My parents are both in their mid to late 80s. So they're kind of at a time where they'd be either moving in with us or entering an assisted living facility. That's what these woke pussies call it. And my wife lives near her job. She's the breadwinner. She kind of earns all the money. I get to have my goofy comedy career that isn't really going that great, but I enjoy it. It's a hobby.
She supports me and lets me do it.
She supports me, lets me start a different podcast every month. And I just think, I look at that and I think, why are things going so bad? I gotta move to Philadelphia. Which again, by the way, is like his whole argument is it's not that far away from your family. Right.
Exactly.
So it's not that far away from your family, Joe.
I got an idea, Joe. Every other weekend, go stay at your parents' house.
You dick. We could live here, let the house to continue to grow in value and leave a little nest egg for our kids. Or I could get a townhouse in fucking Delco.
Driving distance. He's gonna get more into it.
This is the exact argument I'm talking about, where he's like, it's driving distance. Yeah, same to you, dickhead.
My wife's having her 50th birthday, and we're having a nice little party for her, and we're wondering, are my mom and dad gonna make it? For some reason, I think they have the anxiety like me, Dan. Yeah. They won't take Amtrak. I keep telling them, stop driving up to New Rochelle. There's a direct stop. I live 5 minutes.
On the news every other day is a video of someone getting shoved into a train track, and he's like, take that.
Choo-choo, sweetheart.
Away from where Amtrak stops in downtown New Road.
Yeah.
I'm like, get on the train. Stop driving here. We don't want to do that. Why? What are you afraid of? Especially now that these trains have Wi-Fi on them. You have your cell service.
On the train, there's Wi-Fi. Oh, thank God.
So the parents are a train ride away. They don't even have to drive. And Joe's like, I just can't imagine being this far away from my parents. You're the same train ride away, dickhead.
You're a lot younger.
Yes.
You can watch a movie and just sit there. You can read. My dad reads a ton. My mom reads a lot, but my dad reads a ton. He's always reading. My dad's a very
for each other's dicks here. They both read. It's fine.
So what is a ton versus a lot?
My mom, she only reads a lot. My dad reads a ton. Strange distinction.
Next, we have what is this?
Just what is this podcast? Listen to this clip. You know what? I'm not going to interrupt this one. It's rare for me, but I'm not going to interrupt it. You tell me what this is.
So all of us in one house, and we used to get along, but as the kids got older, and I think at the time her sisters only probably had one kid, so it wasn't as many kids, right? And Steph's mom's husband has passed away since. She had two husbands pass away. My wife was not the first one, Steph's dad. He's still alive, remarried. Two husbands, each lived about 10 or 11 years when they were married and then passed away. Both awesome guys, too, because she's, like I said, she's a home run, just like my wife. Very intelligent woman. She'll be watching this podcast and is amazing. Like, if you met her, you'd be like, oh my God, this lady's great, right?
Oh,
and
that's great.
Dad's really smart guy too. He's a really nice guy. And cousins want to hang out with their cousins.
What the fuck is this show?
A brain cramp.
Why are we being ushered into this conversation? My wife's sister, she's a nice lady. They have different dads because one of them died. It's like, Joe, I don't need any of this information. This is very gauche. This is inappropriate. Stop telling me all this.
Didn't Porcelain basically point out that most of the shit he says he should not?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's really amazing about Joe Matarese. Now you can look at this at two angles and say, Mike, this horse has been dead for 9 years now. It's been beaten. Or you can look at it and say, it's incredible that Joe is still up to his old tricks.
I would say it's not over. It's growing like a mold.
It's a fine mold, yes.
Next we have Really from Philly.
Oh, man, don't get Joe. Hey, Joe, are you even from Philly, you dickhead? This is where he has to pull out his credentials to show you he's allowed to move there, I guess.
I think somebody wrote me a message saying, were you really from Delco? Yes. My mom grew up in Upper Darby.
What about you, fuckhead?
Yeah, it's not like ethnicity.
Yeah. I'm 83% Delco.
My mom grew up in Upper Darby. That means I'm half Upper Darby.
Which is Delco, which is Delaware County. And my dad grew up in Chester. So, and then they lived in Upper Darby across from my grandparents when they were first married. We had a row home, and I lived there till I was 5 and about to start kindergarten. I call it kindergarten.
Oh, you're so adorable.
My mother-in-law, my mom's mom, lived across the street. She moved to Cherry Hill, and then we followed. We moved 2 doors down from them where I live.
I didn't realize they were even that close.
So no is kind of the answer.
No,
right?
it's not happening, Joe.
So the answer is kind of no. Like, hey, Joe, are you from Philly? Yes, my mom and dad lived near there, and then when I was 5, I kind of did, and then we moved. So no, right? Is the answer.
Until I was about 11 or 12, and then we moved around the block in the same neighborhood. 2 doors away from her. And then my aunt lived 2 doors away from us. So I had aunt and my cousins were right there.
Wow.
And my,
what's crazy? I'll tell you this, Craig, and you probably know my feelings on it. You've been to where I live.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of a nice community.
It is.
And it's how America used to be. Families, they would live around each other. And it was nice. And you could help raise each other's kids. It was a real sense of community.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very rare to have that these days. I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, there's a lady that works for Columbia that has developed a little neighborhood where she lives around her sister, and her parents and her kids grew up there, and their house has increased in value over time. And she likes it because she has this community and it's near where she works.
They've really set in their roots.
And Joe he's giving all the reasons they should stay, and he has no idea.
He wants to go back to like an empty cobweb-filled attic.
It's got good bones.
Yeah, exactly. I want to just walk every day and be like, man, that's you. That's what Mikey was.
Think of but honey, I know you're not going to see your family no more. It's going to be a pain in the ass for you to get to work. But think of the cheesesteaks we'll dine on.
Let me give some advice to Joe Matarese here on this one a little bit. I want to give him a little bit of advice. Been divorced, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is allowing you to do what you do right now.
Yes.
She's happy because of where she lives.
Yes.
If you act like this in Philly where there's nobody, there's gonna be problems, Joe.
That's an excellent point, Craig.
Yes,
one of the best I've heard you make.
Yes. Just want that one out there.
Yeah, Joe. If you move to Philly, and by the way, and I really don't mean this shitty, but like his parents are up there in age, and he's started using that as the. You didn't hear that in the first 2 episodes. All of a sudden, it's like we're moving there because my parents are old. So he's gaining ammo.
Yeah, I get like you got the feeling like these are the latter years, and I want to spend time.
Yeah, you want to see your parents. Yeah,
well, go spend time with them.
Correct. And Joe's got nothing but free time.
That's right.
So yeah, he could do that. But like, yeah, you're right. Like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I don't mean this shitty, but like his parents could easily die when they move out there. That's just how life works. Unfortunately, they're in their upper 80s. So you move out there, you drag your wife out there, and now she's there alone, trapped with you. And by the way, nothing's going to change. Joe thinks like his career is going to take off in Philly. He's going to make these front-facing videos going, you know what's crazy? Who do you think's crazier, the Philly Fanatic or Gritty? And it'll get like 800 views on TikTok. And his life's not going to be any different.
He's going to move. The last thing's going to be set, and he's going to get that phone call he's been dreading. It was all for nothing.
All for naught.
My mom's. I always say I'm more like my mom's oldest brother because he moved the fuck away. He wasn't. Everybody else lived on the same street.
Yeah,
and then he lived in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Then he lived in Ocean City. He kind of raised his kids in Ocean City in a beach town, and now he's lived in.
These are not far away. This is like if I was like my brother, he's a real renegade. I live in Central Mass. My brother, he lives in Western Mass. He's nuts.
This is crazy.
Not in Florida, and still has a house in Ocean City, and his kids mostly use it, and they go back and forth. And
Joe's talking about the country.
Ocean City, New Jersey.
Joe's talking about the country like he's pre-Lewis and Clark. He's like, imagine having to venture all the way down to Upper Darby.
Yeah, my son got typhoid fever. I originally thought it was AIDS.
It's these unexplored regions. Joe, this isn't even a discussion. Should I move an hour and a half away? Who gives a shit? The only person that cares is the one person you're pissing off.
I know.
That's what's so crazy about this. And by the way, and I'm lucky. I think a lot of these people like Matarese content. If you don't, beat it, because I think it might be the next 4.5 years of the show.
Oh, we'll be doing this.
I'm following him until he moves or gets divorced, or more likely stops the podcast in 3 weeks. But either way,
well, I'll tell you, if one happens, the other will follow.
Yes.
This is fun for kids.
Yeah. Okay, good. Oh yeah, so I should say we're in charge of get your Airbnb up, Craig. We're in charge of booking his family vacation now.
I saw this and I can't believe it. And we're gonna be here for this time at this exact address.
Give Zillow a break. We're now booking his vacation. So hey, what's fun for kids? And by the way, his son's 18.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, how do kids have fun on vacation these days? What should I be looking for?
At that age, you go down and then they leave you until it's nighttime.
Yes. Correct.
I think kids that are between 9 and 18 years old, do you think they want to sit in their house every night and play games every night? Would that get boring?
I mean,
he's actually asking.
As long
in the way that starts, it sounds like he's like, you think when a kid's 18, he wants to sit in the house and play cards with his parents every night? It sounds like he's saying like, as if. But he's actually asking this producer, like, do you think my son would be okay with that? I drag him on vacation. I make him play board games with me and a 9-year-old a week.
Is that what he meant by games?
Yes, board games. Yeah.
I thought it was like video games. I was like, probably, actually.
No.
Okay.
That's not family time, Craig.
Isn't that great of a
I'm so fucking stupid.
house?
I mean, as long as you spend all day at the beach, or let them swim, all they care about at that age is hanging out with a cousin that they like.
Let them swim. The kid's 18, Joe. Your daughter's fucking 50. The 9-year-old he brings up, that's a different family. His kids are 15 and 18.
I like the idea of his son going to go swimming, and he's like, "Hey,
you ate 23 minutes ago."
Yeah. Did you reapply the sunblock?
So let's be honest. Let's pretend it's not my daughter and her cousin. They're 14-year-old girls in 8th grade going into 9th grade.
Yeah.
You're telling me they don't want to try to see other boys that are there?
Hey, Joe, let's pretend it is your daughter and stop having this uncomfortable conversation.
Why does he always do this?
Let's pretend it's not my daughter. You're telling me this little slut isn't trolling for dick up and down the boardwalk? Now, again, we're pretending this is not my daughter. It's not my daughter. You're telling this greedy little pig isn't filling her mouth with young Jersey cock?
Because that's not going to happen when you're there, unless you get so lucky that one of the 9 people on the beach by you is a 14-year-old boy.
You never know, bro.
Stop calling that lucky. I mean, imagine them being so lucky as to find. Now, Craig's sort of mouth-watering right now. Imagine them being so lucky as finding a 14-year-old boy on the beach. Joe, what's this conversation?
This has got to be one of those ones that his friends are like, or his wife's friends are like, you really need to get this man off the fucking internet.
Hey, it's not my business. But was Joe talking on the podcast about your daughter searching for young cock in the Jersey Shore? And listen, it's not I don't mean to be one of those helicopter parents.
I just thought you might want to know.
But way better odds if you're at the Jersey Shore and you go to the beach and you can go on rides, you give them quarters and you just let them go. They go to the arcade, or do you have to be afraid? Maybe at 14, can you let your kid just go on the boardwalk?
You're going to be satisfied by a nice gentleman, a nice Guido gentleman.
That's like one of those places where you can. There's like 1,000 fucking cops there at once.
But again, not our business.
No, it's honestly probably not his either.
Yeah.
Here comes booking the vacation house.
Joe, I'm not a parent. Craig, maybe you have more insight on this.
Mm-hmm.
Your children's dating is not your business. Just stay out of. If your daughter is able to find buff men on vacation, or if your son is fucking enough girls at school, just as the father, I would say stay out of that. No.
The only thing you can do on vacation is tell them no, they can't come in your house.
Hey, look at boys are oiling up out there, hon.
Gives her a 20 and says, "Go get ice cream."
I notice you're still sitting here with us.
I knew my son was gay.
I bet you want to talk to them, don't you?
Kids were young. That's when I wanted solo time, because it was so hard to be on vacation with kids that were 2 years old in diapers and all that. You were like, oh my God. Sure. So each couple would be like, all right, you get one night out. We'll watch your kids for you.
Oh, hold on. Let me set this up properly.
Mm-hmm.
Joe is talking about they're trying to rekindle the old ways of doing things. They used to when they were all young and had young kids. They would all, a bunch of them. I think it's family members, maybe some friends. Mm-hmm. A bunch of couples would go on vacation together. They would get a big place and it's a bunch of them together. And he's saying they would each have like a date night. There would be times where one couple takes care of the kids and another goes out or something like that. And that's what he's saying here.
Yep.
And he's like, maybe I can make other people, take care of my kids again. Wouldn't that be nice?
They can drive, Joe.
Maybe I can bring them on vacation and bother them. Bother all involved. I can make my kids be babysat. And I can burden this other couple.
You know what's crazy though? It's like when you're younger, you're like, oh, vacation with these people would be awesome. The older I get, the more I want to just be by myself on these things.
Sure.
Like, because then you have to fucking plan it.
Actually, it's interesting you say that, because that's oddly Joe's entire argument for some reason. But he just wants them. He wants to be alone, but he also wants the other couples to do shit for him still.
Why don't you go on vacation without your kids? They're old enough.
Let's hear it.
But they never did that either. I was like, we said we were going to do. I was looking forward to doing that, and then they wouldn't do it. I'm like, we said we were going to do that. What couple doesn't want to go out with their wife that one night, go to dinner with just your wife? Come on.
Well, they do, but they don't want to care for your children, Joe. That's the other side of the coin that you're forgetting.
You have the difficult kids, is what this is telling me.
Why won't they babysit my kids and their kids while I go get drunk with my wife?
Yeah, you guys paid to come here and relax, watch my kids.
the house that my sister-in-law sent, the Cape Cod one that she said, "Oh, look at this one. I just sent it to you. I texted it to you."
Yeah, I pulled it
Do
up.
you have it? So, I mean, my negative on that was when it's only close to the Bay beaches, which are really little. That Bay beach.
Who fucking cares?
Stop
He's
showing us these homes.
He has a map on the screen right now showing exactly where this house is. He's going on vacation.
We are not part of this vacation.
I don't care where you go, Joe. Have fun.
But not only that, not only is he telling us this information, he's not just like showing us where he's going. He's saying, I don't know, should I book this? I don't give a shit. It's not my business.
Vacationing in the Cape, fucking expensive. He's just like flexing his nuts.
And by the way, this is a guy that doesn't want to take the train to Philly. Try driving to the Cape on a Friday in July.
Yeah.
Which is little, the one that says it's near. It's a 5-minute walk to this tiny little beach. Tiny.
Yeah.
And then I looked up.
Oh, you go to private beach, Joe?
It's private, but it's so small.
I can't play a full-size football game here.
Again, and it said it was a 40-minute drive to the ocean beaches. Like, I love ocean beaches. I find it relaxing.
Yeah.
She's like, but there's sharks. I go, I don't even go. I don't swim. I just look at it. Do you swim?
If you don't swim, then book where your wife wants.
Oh, shit.
We're not near the ocean. And I don't swim. So neither of you go in the ocean.
Does he understand there's still like a tide in there? The waves seem to be the problem for him. If there's a beach, there's waves, Joe.
I'm getting frustrated with Joe.
Yeah, I feel bad for his fucking wife.
It's crazy. It's crazy what she is putting up with.
She must be a fucking saint, dude. Just be thankful you have this woman that loves you this much.
And she's letting him do like whatever he wants career-wise.
Yes, which is unreal.
Yes.
This is voicemails.
Okay, good. It's about time we get to these voicemails. And guys, make note of the number if you want to help Joe take a vacation.
All right, let's go to some of the callers. I'm curious. I put these voicemails out. A lot of you guys didn't call this week. This was a light week. I think we got about 6 or 7 good ones.
I got to tell you, 6 or 7 is a tremendous amount for a podcast this size.
Yeah.
This video, when I checked, had like 175 views on it.
Well, how many of them, honestly, are from either this show or Carl?
They're not.
He plays all of them?
I see what you're saying. Maybe some that he doesn't play are?
Yeah.
The voicemails are all, hey, Joe, it's your cousin Philly. I realize Philly's on my mind now. That's not a person's name.
It's Philly Leotardo.
It's your cousin Bob, whatever the fuck. But like it's his cousin, his neighbor, his wife's friends.
You know, he's like, maybe you guys should call and just hammer me.
Hey, Joe, it's your wife's friend. She is kind of a bitch. I think you're onto something.
Last week we had a lot more. The number is always, put it in your phone. The number is always, because you can always leave other shit if you want to ask.
Write this down.
Something else. You can. It's 914-721-0008.
The number on the screen is not that.
Oh.
I just want to point that out.
It's the number on the screen.
All right. I'm going to rewind a bit. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you what it says on the screen.
Okay.
914-731-0008.
Okay.
210.
Hold on, I didn't go back far enough.
914-721-0008.
Well, call both, I guess. Joe's sent us on a. Maybe that's why we can't get through.
This is probably his wife's cell phone.
Joe, please stop telling your listeners to call me and tell me where to move.
Make it stop. I'll move tomorrow.
Your phone.
Hey, Mrs. Matarese, I just wanted to say Ocean City is pretty nice in the summer.
It's probably going to be on the screen when I say this in the episode.
Well, thank God it was.
It's going to be on the screen. Different number.
Who knows which is right? Call both, I guess.
We got no more rules.
Well, the rules are out the window.
They got to be.
Well, it's good because he did say, he goes, leave a voicemail, and it doesn't have to be about moving. It can be about whatever. So you're telling me on the road back to Philly, I can call in and be like, hey, Joe, any thoughts on World War I? World War II gets talked about a lot. Are you a big World War I guy?
Yeah, trench warfare was really crazy.
Yeah, so call it about anything, I guess, and Joe will talk about it. But yeah, no more rules. That's good.
He's a savant in trench warfare.
Oh, Franz Ferdinand.
This one's not playing.
Oh, dear. There really are no rules.
There's no rules. So let me reopen it. This one's so top secret and badass, it's not even allowing me to play it.
This is tough stuff. This is like saying blowjob on YouTube.
Oh, we're still live.
I know.
No more rules. Here you are.
I think the correct thing is if you keep saying it, it'll just play.
This is me not letting it just be dead silent.
No more rules. That's the name of this clip, and we're gonna hear it.
And we're gonna find it.
Right
about
now.
this today too, before we go to the calls. I'm ADDing away from the calls. I don't have to talk about. There's no rules with the. I don't need to talk just about Philly shit every week. Like I can mix it up with other stuff that I want to talk about.
Hey,
I would highly recommend that.
Hey, no. You shut up. Listen to me very clearly, Joe. Fuck you. You have gotten me invested now in whether you or not you move to Philadelphia. And on episode 3, you say to me, and who cares what this podcast is even about?
Here's an idea. She doesn't have to even be on camera. Just set up a mic off camera and have the conversation on camera.
Well, here's the problem.
She won't do it because she's normal. I understand.
She won't do it because she's normal. But also the conversation is, yeah, Joe, I make more money than you. I really don't want to do that. I need to be close to my job. Our kids grew up here. My family's here. No, thank you. And Joe would go, but I really wanna.
There's probably like some glaring thing that wouldn't allow him to get like a loan that size at the moment too. He's just.
There's also a chance he has not mentioned it to her. We're forgetting that.
There is a chance. Yeah, she just is like gets her phone's getting blown up by her friends. Like, you're moving. She's like, what are you talking about?
What?
Okay, sure. So if you're not from the Philly, South Jersey area, road back to Philly, I'm sure you could still relate to the stuff I'm going to talk about. It won't be
For
just
sure.
about the Phillies.
We can relate to it, but I'm seeing it, I feel, through like a normal set of ears.
Yeah, when he talks about Vito's Pizza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, I can really relate to that.
Well, I understand being like, there's a pizza spot where I'm from that I really like.
Sure. Yes, of course.
You know, but I also am like, dude, he's talking about wanting all this help with babysitting on vacation.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a pretty good crew around where you currently live that could babysit him now.
They're old.
I'm bypassing the obvious, and especially one doesn't even live there right now.
I know.
Eagles and the Flyers every week.
The end of the day, your podcast is about you trying to make a decision, convincing your wife to say we should move back to an area that I would like to be. How many families are in the same situation?
Yeah. You know what my
wanting to move
therapist
back to
I've been seeing?
Not many.
None. No families are in the position of, I want to be a Philadelphia comedian. Even though there's nothing that suggests it would be successful. And you have roots in the area we already live, and I'd like you to uproot them and move. No one's in that position.
He would turn into like a Steve Sweeney, Jim Loletta type.
That's what he wants to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be Don Gavin.
Yeah.
And for 20 years said to me,
what?
This is why he's the therapist and I'm not. He had an agreement with his wife that they were going to live in Teaneck, New Jersey when they raised their kids. And when they got done raising their kids, they were moving back to Manhattan. That's where he wanted to do. And they agreed on it. So she couldn't back out on it. He knew in advance. I don't know shit in advance. I make my mistakes.
Is this ridiculous scenario with your therapist? Sure, she could have backed out on it. We shook on it.
This was his therapist, he said?
Yeah, so he said his therapist he's like, this is why he's the therapist and I'm not. My therapist and his wife had a deal that when their kids grew up, they'd move to Manhattan. And she can't back out on it now because they agreed to it. But Joe thinks everything's like a catch.
I love the idea that his therapist is like the driving force behind this. Like, don't let it get away with it.
I don't know. My wife didn't have a problem when we did it. I'm the biggest comedian in Philly now.
And you just hear a microwave start.
I miss that guy.
I know.
Agreed on it, so she couldn't back out on it. He knew in advance. See, I don't know shit in advance. I make my mistakes, and then I go, and I could be wrong. Maybe I move back to Philly, and I go, this sucks. I don't want to be here.
You better think about that, Joe.
Yeah, you might want to think about that before you uproot your life. Maybe get a like an apartment for like 2 months.
Now's the time to think about that.
Get an Airbnb for a little bit, see how it works for you.
That's incredible. To hear the words come out of this guy's mouth, maybe I wouldn't even enjoy it. Well, then fuck you, man.
Here's a caller, I'll say.
Okay, all right, let's hear these voicemails.
All right, let me play a voicemail for you.
Yeah, play a voicemail. Who we got? Think of that call. This is John O'Brien he lives in New Rochelle. He lives in my town.
This is Joe's friend, who claims he's one of his best friends, who lives where he currently lives.
Oh, John O'Brien.
Yeah.
Oh, John's calling. Why do the podcast? If the podcast is my friends are going to call and be like, Joe, I'd like you to live near me. Why broadcast it?
My whole point is this: he claims this is his best friend. He wants to move away from him to get back with his friends and family.
Well, let's hear what he says. Let's see what John O'Brien says.
All right, we're going with Long Beach Island. We're going Cape May. And for the fuck of it, I'll throw in West Hampton.
This is all, by the way, this is every voicemail. Cities or towns more often.
Where he should move?
Yeah. West Hampton's nice.
I'm not hearing Cherry Hill anywhere.
Okay, thanks, caller. We'll put that on the board. Joe's got a map of the United States, but he's got 50 tacks in South Jersey and northern Pennsylvania.
I haven't used call-in studio in a while, but I feel like we should set up a voicemail line and just be like, guys, just tell us what you want.
All right, guys, just call in and say where you live and then hang up.
Say obscure towns, please.
Say the town, a town you have lived in your life, and then say goodbye.
But are no longer in.
What else is there? I will say.
Now I got to be honest too. This guy's so fucking boring. I don't blame him for wanting to move.
What is, I don't know. What are some other towns?
Yeah, Wilmington,
Wilkes-Barre, Harrison,
North Andover, Andover,
Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg.
That's it. That's all I got, guys. All right, Joe Matarese, go fuck yourself. Yeah.
I hate to say this because I do have other friends here in New Rochelle, but John, I'm sure he knows this about himself. He's my only close friend in this whole area since I've lived here for how long? He grew up here, so he has a lot of other friends. So he's not available to do shit with me all the time, even though I can walk to his house.
He's my best friend. I'm not his best friend.
Does he think like that's going to change when he moves? Everyone has jobs, Joe.
Oh, you think it's harder to make friends in your 60s?
Well, it's like he's like, well, he can't just do stuff. I want to like play tag. Like that's what it sounds like.
I want to play trucks and play manhunt.
Manhunt's sick.
And Joe's never outside for that stuff. And I can walk to his house too. But I mean, like sometimes my wife calls me because it's dinner time, and I pretend not to hear her because I'm still playing with John. But
he's gonna move back. What's his name? Vinny that has the pizza place.
Vito.
He's gonna move back, he's just gonna get a booth at Vito's and sit there until Vito was like, you need to leave.
Vito, my friend John, he was so cool. He had all these other friends, and he didn't let me play with them, but they seemed like really cool, and I could walk to his house from my house.
He's fun as shit. John and I, like, he'll grab
think
drinks
so.
a few times during the week. Sometimes he'll just
He just said he's not around ever. He's like, well, I'll see him a few times a week.
We ride bikes together, and by that I mean he takes my bike and I have to watch him do tricks, but he does really good tricks and they're cool.
He rides his bike and I stand on the pegs.
go to his house. He'll come to my house. We'll have a drink in my garage, or we'll go have a drink. But this is gonna be the first year I'm not members of this.
Hey, Joe, you moving to Philly or what? Shh, she doesn't know yet. Keep it down. Keep it down. Garage.
Members of this beach club that we were always members of, Davenport, and he was a member too. So, but he's got four kids. He's got 4 kids, and he's like, he was never there. He was never there. I'm like, why are you paying for this membership? He's like, I don't know. I just keep it. He makes good money, even though he acts like he's poor.
That's why he has money.
Why are we getting this information about John?
Because he had the audacity to call in and do his friend a favor.
He has money, but he acts like he's poor.
We'll get a voicemail set up. The Warthog will call in. And we'll just air out everything about him.
Oh, I got a lot to say about him.
New job ideas. This is great.
Ooh, well, Opie's gonna be an Uber driver.
And what's Joe's wife gonna have to do?
we're building a little community here. What are Joe's fantasy jobs? I like this.
And I know I'll figure it out. I always have my whole life. I figure it out. I'll go be a barber. I will be a fucking barber.
It involves school.
It's not what he does. He's not a barber.
If he wanted to be a barber, he would. Trust me, Matt Sanford's in barber college right now. You have to go take a very long course.
How does Matt have to stand on one of those pumps like the chairs usually are on?
Just to reach the heads.
He pumps himself up.
Before I go on cruise ships again, I really will. I was thinking about barbering. I cut my own hair and I do a pretty good job of it.
You do,
and I went, you know what? I think and there's a dude.
If that's true, that's kind of impressive.
And he's got a good head of hair.
He does have a good head of hair, and the haircut looks nice.
Hey, I gotta be honest. If it works, Joe, it's gonna be a lot better than what you're doing in comedy. and I'm making fun of you, but not really. Like, I'm genuinely saying, like, go cut hair. That's an honest living
while doing comedy still.
Yeah, Joe, I got an idea for you. Start cutting hair in New Rochelle or wherever the fuck you live. See if it's a realistic fallback plan before you move to Philadelphia to become a barber.
I got an idea too. Become a barber.
Yeah.
Start working in Philly and start making money that helps your house and be like, hon, I got a job, but it's in Philly.
Bingo. All my clients are in Philly. I'm sick of this commute. Yeah. Joe, establish a reason for you to move to Philadelphia.
That's right.
Yes.
There's a hair salon right across the street. Like, there's like 3 barbers in walking distance of my house.
Oh, good. So you're just making more of a reason to stay here. Okay.
Bang. Done. Go be a barber.
Here and there and do your own business. I was like, I don't think I'd mind that. I don't think I'd mind being a barber.
You'd be a great barber.
Who the fuck is this guy? You'd be a great barber.
I think he's on something. Joe would be probably a top-notch barber conversation guy.
I agree with that. Hey, did you see the Phillies game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is his wheelhouse.
I do wonder, who is this producer? I guess this producer is just sick of producing this podcast. Be a barber. You'd be a great barber.
I'll go to you.
As long as I don't have to do it 7 days a week, I think I wouldn't mind it.
Oh, he's already taking vacation.
Barbers are never open on Sundays and Mondays, so you're good.
Joe's already fantasizing about vacation.
All right, how about this? How about this? Instead of selling CDs after your shows, do some cuts.
I'm so sick of barbering. I'm already ready for a day off.
And I still have these gigs that I like to do, and the fan base is building. I'm good. So go to the next caller.
The price of a ticket, everyone gets a haircut. You pay double, you get a haircut.
How long have we been going, by the way?
We're about just close to over an hour.
We're over.
That did not have an answer. I understood.
I know.
We're close to over
an hour. But listen to Joe's shock, where he's like, "I've given you guys too much gold already."
We've been going, by the way.
We're about just close to over an hour.
We're over an hour? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I've given them too much free content.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Let's hurry up and get out of here then.
Well, we got our last clip, the do's and don'ts.
Ooh, this should be exciting. What are Joe's do's and don'ts? Obviously, do piss off your entire family.
Make your wife your target always.
Do only disrupt the people closest to you.
No, I said at the top of this, when we had do's and don'ts, when the family got together, I said, I'm not getting on an airplane for the vacation. I'm not flying anywhere. These have to be, I said they have to be 4 hours and under driving wise. That was one of my.
That's a good window.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour drive I can do, which is Cape Cod-ish, right? Because I loved Martha's Vineyard was somewhere I wanted to go, but you can't find houses in that price range that we have that'll fit everybody.
Expensive.
Maybe if you had some income.
Yeah, so you'd have to fly to Carolina.
This is not a discussion for us.
No.
I told these other families, fuck where you want to go. Keep it within a 4-hour drive. Okay, I guess my summer plans are ruined.
Does that count the ferry?
I have to drive to Cape Cod in fucking June.
Joe, if you're listening, do not go to Cape Cod. You'll hate it.
It sounds horrible. I live here.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I don't want to go to Cape Cod in the summer.
Go to Lake Winnipesaukee.
And then you'd have to drive an hour and a half. So that's another thing I wouldn't want to do. Go fly. Fly, get to an airport early, fly, then get off of an airport, rent a car. And now I got to pay for the rent. It adds a lot of money onto the trip, too, when you got to fly or rent the car and blah, blah, blah. No.
I like it better when we've all been sitting in the car for 4 hours and we're angry and have had enough of each other. And then we're like, all right, we're here at the house.
It's 4 hours of him going, you know, it's another good thing about Philly.
His kids both have headphones in the back. The wife's just staring blankly ahead.
She jumps out the passenger door.
Oh, the traffic in Philly is actually, it's pretty nice. They got a better system than Boston.
That's right.
All right, is that it for Joe? Is Joe? I'm curious about Joe's journey, but I don't think he solved anything in the first 3 weeks.
That was it for Joe.
All right, well, thank you, Joe, and thank you to everyone for watching today's program. Sure, it'll be a lazy day for you, for some of you, recovering from last night's festivities.
That's right.
So I hope I brought a little entertainment to your Sunday. And thank you guys for watching. What do I do here at the end? blindmike.net is what I said. Go there, will you? Please.
Come on, take a peek.
I gave you all that good Sherry Shepherd talk earlier.
Yeah, go to djelectrify.com.
DJ Electrify, by the way, I forgot to say, had a viral video of Sam Tripoli getting attacked on stage. Did you see that?
Recently?
She messaged me like a week or two ago, and she goes, hey, Sam Tripoli's right near my house. Should I go see him?
Oh, yes, I did see that.
And I said, I don't know if it'd be your style, but it could be fun if you're not doing anything. And she messaged me like the next day, and she's like, I have an insane video of Sam Tripoli getting attacked on stage.
Yes, go to djelectrify.com and support the lady.
Yes. Love DJ Electra. Love Casey Day, although has he copped to his horrible racism yet? Has he confessed?
If he's smart, he'll blame Bill Gates or whoever does Android.
Underwood. Oh. You mean Shepard, of course.
Yeah, there's that guy that goes to Epstein's fault.
Stephen Hawking?
No, isn't Bill Gates? Isn't
Bill
he
Gates
Android?
on that list? Yeah, sure. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Isn't he Android? Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
Oh, I'm an Android guy myself. Let's not get ugly here. Let's not get nasty at the end here.
Well, mine comes from sweatshops in China.
Well, guys, if you're here in New England, and I can't even imagine what it's like around in other parts of the country. But I know here in New England, it started to get nice and warm. Hit about 87 and humid at one point this week. So you're probably saying, I'd like a nice steaming bowl of French onion soup.
That's right.
Like what's on the stove this week? And very good chow.
Here's you know what it is. You know what it is? French onion soup, right? Next time the weather gets cold.
I'd like a thick, creamy soup.
When the weather gets cold, the video's already there. You don't have to wait for me to post them.
That's true. That's a good point.
But go click it just to watch the intro that Hack Ride made for it.
Oh, you know what? I did hear that. It was very good.
I love it.
It makes his horrible racism palatable.
It's a very upbeat song. That's just it's gonna stay. It's an earworm, I think.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, go support Casey and Electra, HackRideStudios.com, DJElectraFry.com, I think.
That's right.
Go support them, the backbone of this show. Go support Very Good Chow. VeryGoodShow.org is where you can find the links for Very Good Chow.
That's right.
And BlindMike.net is where you can find my links. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time.
And we have a mean transition.
Hey, it's Boogie. Sappers through the way, everyone up.
Now, this is very interesting. Now, really, ladies, if you're listening, and men, and everybody in between.
If I tell you you've got a homicide, buddy, you've got a homicide.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I am proud to own the Trumpy Bear, and I will always be proud to be an American.
Put it in the outro.
Until then, have yourself a great day, and as always,
There's no cum on my mic.
rock on.
Stop the baloney, huh? What kind of statement is that?
I wrote it.
One of my favorite players to cover when he was here was Mike Vrabel. Tell me Mike Vrabel's story.
Whatever, dude. I keep it cool at the gym.
Piss on him.
Stop, my belly hurts.
My dad was in the military.
Can you please kindly F off, please? If a person is on a bridge threatening to jump, how do we know that he wants help?
Okay, I hope nothing bad happened.
Money. Fuck, please.
God bless America.
Put it in the outro.